Okay, I think we're live. One moment for the chat over here. Just like so. Oh man, forgot to change the thumbnail. I forgot to change the thumbnail. Dang it. I'll fix it later. All right. Yeah, I can't. I knew I was forgetting something. That's what it was, though. Forgot to change the thumbnail for the stream. All right. But hello, everybody. It's me, Bex Fulmer, back after a very fun and happy Christmas, and we of course have a little bit of a Christmas haul going on with all these Legos. I'm so excited, and I might as well Why? Okay. Do I have sound now? Okay. Well, that whole intro sequence was ruined. Dang it. That sucks. But it be like that sometimes. Oof. Man, that sucks. Yeah, it was working right before I started stream, so I don't know what the heck I did. So, all right. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Building everybody's favorite Star Wars villain, Darth Vader. And of course, every collector, there's like a history, I'm guessing, behind the character and behind the designing the set. So that's something I'll probably might go through off stream. All right, so let's just get to it. And I do have my mouse here in case if something else goes wrong, but it's just one camera, one microphone. What could go wrong, you know? Well, there is a lot that could go wrong. So I'm going to put you here as like a paperweight. And let's get right to it. Classic Lego ASMR right there. Everybody loves the sound of that. Get to it. And, not to me. This I don't know if it's like very common now or if this is like a rarity, but I have not seen that many of these be in this color. They've all most of them have been in orange. I think I only have like one other one that's in this color, so I have no idea if that's like rare or not or anything like that. So just toss you off to the side. And get this. Why does that keep happening? Why does that keep happening? I am genuinely concerned now. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I maybe could see a problem. There's cables weighing it down, so that could like lead to unplugging it or something. Technical difficulties, you gotta love them. Alright, get this out of here. Hopefully that will do it. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna do it, but thank you so much, Super Chick, my mod, for pointing out that type of stuff, so thank you so much. What would I do without her? Like, I would have never known. Unless, like, chat says something, I just could never know. Well, this whole stream could have been quiet, and I would have never known. I would have never known. So now that I have sound back, let's like chat. Let's actually do like the appeal of the stream. How's it going, chat? How's life? How's the media and whatnot? Anything worth talking about, or let's see. Wait, are they in here? Yeah, you're here. Yeah, I did watch. I just barely watched Percy Jackson right before this started. So yep, we chillin'. Indeed, we chillin'. So yeah, I just watched Percy Jackson right before starting this, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Like I seriously am saying, like, it's no exaggeration. I generally think it's gonna be like one of the best like book adaptations that we've gotten, like, of a show ever, like, of all time. It's just that good. But that's just me. Who knows? That could be like a very bad take, and just a very bad critique from me. But who knows? Who knows? I'm just some random guy on the internet. Okay, then this, our first studs. You gotta love these little pieces. But yeah, I generally really enjoy. It's really interesting what they're doing with the show so far, because it just feels like, oh yeah, we're definitely following the book, but we're still making it interesting so that the people who like have memorized the book front to back are still gonna be invested. So that's just always gonna be interesting to me, because I dare don't say too much. I think they've done well with it. Yeah, hopefully they can keep up with it, because supposedly, from what I just saw on Twitter, they already renewed it for a season 2. I'm just like, of course, you're gonna have to redo it for 5 seasons if you want to get the whole story, or you're gonna let this be like an inside job situation all over again, and we do not want that. So hopefully Disney doesn't go down to the levels on Netflix on that one. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know how bold of a statement that is to say, like, oh yeah, this is like the best book adaptation ever. Like, I haven't really seen that many book adaptations, or at least book adaptations that I'm aware of, because you never know. Any movie could be based off a book and you wouldn't even know about it, so there always is that. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen the Hunger Games. I heard, like, oh yeah, it's like the big thing that blew up, but I have never actually seen it for myself. So that could definitely be a part of it, but still. It's just like, it's special to me because Percy Jackson has just been a special part of my life, you know? Like, it was like the book, you know? It was the book to me that, like, oh yeah, this is, like, fun, or, like, I'm genuinely interested, you know? But yeah, I generally really enjoy the show. Like, I'm just like, I have to wait another week? Dang it. It was hard waiting just one. Like, I mean, they aired it early, to be fair, but still, it's gonna be torture now. Let's see, over here? No, right there. So yeah, still, I think we're just building up the base right now, but it's interesting how they, well, yet again, I was just about to say it's interesting how they chose to make it black, but yet again, the base for my Infinity Gauntlet is black, so I guess it could just be considered a universal thing. Right here, and then... Oh, okay, this is where these come into play. These are going to be like the supports for the helmet. So these go in the center. I don't know what it is. A lot of people tend to not like Technic. I'm just like, I like Technic. It has its uses, you know? And then we need the axle. Yeah, that's how you know that I'm a big Lego nerd. I know the piece names like X and Axle. I would go around, but seems like a maze right now. Yeah, sorry. My family's just upstairs. I think they're watching a game. So. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I wasn't supposed to put this one on yet. Need to be able to access the little port right there so I can put the axle in. Keep it in place. Let's put you in there. And then I think we put this on. Yep. To keep it in place. We just keep building and building and building. But yeah, I generally think it's gonna be like no matter what, it's going to be a fun time to go through the show. At least for me personally, because I like for those that don't know, I have not read the book in like forever. Like the last time I think I read the first book was back in like high school, so that was a long time ago. So I think it's actually fun for me because I still have my copy. It's actually sitting right there on my desk because I've been rereading it. So like this is like how I've been doing it, like my rewatches and whatnot. So like I'll watch the episode once just to say, oh yeah, like this is just my first time experience with it. And then when I go back to rewatch it, I kind of do like a follow along with the book to see like to both see, oh yeah, like how does this compare to the book, and just a good excuse to revisit it, you know. So I still think that's definitely gonna be a fun time. Where? Don't you hate when you like it feels like you're missing that one piece? Okay, I might actually be missing a piece. Already? We're running into this problem this early on in the stream? Oh boy. Okay, either I'm missing a piece or I am blind. This is where I start to sort out pieces. Where are you? I didn't leave them in the bag. No, the bags are empty. That there. I think I am actually missing a piece. Unless, oh, it's right here. Of course. It must have bounced into this pile, because how is it anywhere else? Dang it. I hate when that happens. Like, unintentional mix-ups. Just, like, gets your mind wandering and, like, oh no! Like, oh my gosh, I want this to go on forever. Okay, and then we need hinge pieces? Yeah, hinge pieces. Where are they? Where are they indeed? There they are. Yeah, the classic, hinge pieces. These are like the old ones, like the pin, like not the ratchet ones, because I think the ratchet ones are more common for like actual joints, because I remember having like an old dragon set, and I use that a lot because like I use it for like all the shows or whatnot. But yeah, chat. Any other topics of conversations? Topic of conversations. Oh my gosh, I cannot grammar. My brain is just going a million miles an hour to try and keep up with the stream, or just try to keep talking because I don't know how else to make this entertaining. Oh boy, let's see. 8A 1x3. There we go. But yeah, how long has it been since I last did a build and chat stream? Like, oh my gosh, I want to say the last time I did it was either when I built my Titanic, or when I built my Lego Bowser. And I think that was actually like a year ago or something. Like man, it has been a while. But I'm just like I'm sorry to myself because Lego just hasn't been putting out sets that really interest me that much. But these ones interested me, and I just asked them for Christmas, and here we are. So that definitely is good. At this here. So I think we're building off. I think we're just building the bottom part of his neck right now, and then it'll eventually build off into the helmet. I have no idea how big this exactly is going to be. I mean, it probably will say on the box. 8 inches. So maybe like I was misjudged measurements. So like maybe to like there. So pretty decent size, at least for a a figurehead. Like or model head, however you want to say it. And then these ones. So the color for ones, you can guarantee that the bright color for ones, that like against all this black stuff, is what's going on the inside. Lego has been doing that a lot recently when it comes to their Lego sets, so that it's like easier to read in instructions, and to just give you like a bit more variety when it comes to the amount of the type of pieces that you use, or the colors at least. Because like if it doesn't matter if it's colorful if it's on the inside. Like I get that mentality. I know a lot of people have been complaining about some though, especially with I think the DeLorean. Like I don't get the hate around that because supposedly, laptop went off. But like I was saying, they supposedly when you look under the DeLorean, all the color pieces show. But I'm just like, who's gonna model that with the bottom showing? Like who's gonna model it like that? Like I literally just have it sit in my shelf in like car mode. And I'm just like I don't see anything. So I'll get the hate around that. Need a 2x4. But yeah, I really feel like that the Percy Jackson show is like the show for me. This feels like this is the me show. Like my whole life has been waiting for this show to happen because we all know about the movies. We don't talk about the movies. We do not talk about the movies. We do not talk about the movies. Nada. We do not. We just don't. Like the only digital adaptation to me now is like the show. Like now that the show exists, we have no reason to go back to the movies now. There's seriously no reason to go back to the movies except just to hate on them. That's literally the only reason to go back. So I'm just like the show is like all we have. Like the show is all we have now. It's officially here. So my life just feels like it's been fulfilled, or to some degree. Okay, so okay, this is interesting. So they have like these edge pieces. I really cannot get the lighting to show or do a close up. Like right there, there's like studs on the side, and they like extend like a little bit, and they're putting it like this to try keep this in place slightly, or else if those studs were there, this would be wiggling way more. So that's an interesting technique. Okay, I think we're officially building like the outline for the bottom of his visor here, or like his like what's like the official terminology? Super Chick is in the chat, and she's like a Star Wars fanatic. Is there like a specific term for like the parts that make up Vader's helmet? If so, then that will probably maybe be useful in describing what I'm doing here. So we get more tile pieces. There's probably gonna be maybe outside of maybe the helmet pieces out there. There's probably gonna be quite a bit of tiles, hopefully, because we want it to be somewhat smooth. Get that. But yeah, I seriously just keep falling back to the Percy Jackson show just because I freaking love it. Like it's just so good. It's a show we want. It's the adaptation that we need in our lives. We just need it, you know. Get this. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Uh. Oh, ventilator grill. Is that what that was? That's what it's called. Yeah, I think we're building like the outline that goes like underneath it right now. So this goes here. Very interesting uses of the inverted curve pieces to make this particular type of shape. Again, I would get closer, but I just do not have the camera work. I literally only have one camera, and it's like 720. So but I'm just like, it's all I have, so I gotta make it work. And then where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We all say that eventually when it comes to Lego. Where is it? Just eventually. Oh yeah, I found it. Like I think even like Adam Savage commented like that in one other video. I think yeah, it was when they built the Saturn V, the same one I have, and he's just like, oh yeah, like there's always like that moment where like I'm just getting pissed with myself. I just cannot like anybody seeing this where he goes, oh found it, just like oh yeah, I'm just like I feel that man. I definitely feel that. So this goes. Did I put the no? Okay. For a second I thought I put on something backwards. That's always a builder's first nightmare. But yeah, anything else worth talking about yet? Anything else coming out recently or is worthy of talking about? Oh, okay. So there's like hook pieces on here, and they go here. Oh, whoop, oops. So this goes here. No, it goes here, and then the hinges go like on here, maybe if it'll fit. There we go. Okay, so that's how we make like a little angle. That's interesting. It honestly helps I have a white shirt so it actually can not blend into the background. So that's interesting. Not a lot of range to it, so it's probably guaranteed to. So it's not something that's meant to move. It's just to give like a off an angle for display for structure purposes. So we get the colorful pieces, and they're of course going around here, aka where what's going to be considered inside the head. So this goes here, then these here. All right, get a gander of that, cause get a gander of that, chat. That's probably the only time you're ever gonna see any color on Vader that is not black or anything else that's associated with the suit. So we get these. Okay, these, I suppose, are going to be what make up the helmet coming back here, because these are like a bunch of wedge pieces, or inverted wedge pieces, I think that's what they're called. I know like some Lego terms, but I don't know like absolutely everything. I'm not like a master builder or like a Lego god, you know. I'm just like a casual that just enjoys having some fun models on my display. So we get this here, then 1x1 bricks, slowly but surely building away. All right, but yeah, there's just like 1,000 or like 1,000,000 questions running through my mind on where they're gonna go with the Percy Jackson show, just because it's sticking to the book, but at the same time it's not sticking to the book, you know what I mean? So it's like just keeping us on the edge. Big old 2x6, that's happy. These are always interesting to see how they use. So interesting. It's attached to these like top pieces, but not that centerpiece. So I wonder if that space is gonna come back to be of importance later. Okay, stud on the side. Yeah, a lot of wait, did I do this right? Oh, it goes on the back. That's why. I got so confused for a second there. I'm just like, wait a minute. So then we put these 1x1, 2x2 here. So we got like, I think this little ledge here that we just made is gonna be like the bottom part of it. I think it's like the collar piece that goes like towards his neck apart. I think that's what that is. I don't know like how Vader is designed down to like a T. I don't have like memorized. I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan. But yeah, I don't remember. What's the next step or like the next big project that comes from Star Wars? Because The last one we got was Ahsoka. That was a while ago, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. But then we had Andor, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I just can't seem to like Andor. Like, I get the appeal, but I'm just like, it. Like, Captain Cherry will probably put it best. It's a very student film type show. Like, the way they made it. It's like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just very catered towards specific people. And then, One by Force. Like, I don't know what it is about Andor. I just can't seem to love it or give it as much praise as everybody else does. Oh, okay. So this is like the chin piece. That's interesting. This is like a wedge, so we're gonna put it like diagonally like that, and it's gonna be angled like this to give like the chin. That's interesting. Okay, where did I put the stickers? So this one goes here. All right, the big moment. Putting on the stickers. Wish me luck, chat. Hopefully it does not go terribly. Let's go like this. Hopefully this is good. Maybe I should actually do it from this end. I really hate doing stickers just because you have to get it perfect or else you're just going to notice it forever. At least somebody like me who has OCD. Ah! Ooh! Okay. Almost stuck in my pants for a second there. Maybe like right there. Oh, come on. It's like the small stickers that suck too. The small stickers are just tedious to deal with. Okay, too late. I don't think it's lined up. Crap. Yeah, it's too late. Dang it. Ah! I don't know how much it's gonna come across the camera, but it's not lined up. Exactly. Just have this be printed, Lego. Oh, wait. Actually, I might be able to get it off. At the cost of maybe ruining the sticker. Oh, there goes my heater. I don't know how much that's gonna come across on. Yeah, I'm just ruining the sticker. Uh-oh. Come on. Well, now I'm gonna notice that loose piece. Why just can't they have this printed? Okay, where's like a... Do I have any pincers or something? Okay, I have this. I'm not sure how much it'll help. Unless you might make it worse. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to go through. Yeah, I'm just ruining the sticker. Maybe if I use the knife end carefully. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe reapply it and not have it look terrible. That looks better. That looks way better. Push it down. There's like a little wrinkle in the corner of sticker, but it's fine. It's more centered now. That's the biggest thing I was concerned with. At this point, I'm just like, why can't we just have everything printed? Like, I'd rather pay a little bit more for printed stuff than rather go through the stress of having everything be stickers. Oh, so that's what this little hinge at the front was, so it can do this, then angle up. So there's, like, Vader's chin, I think, so that gives maybe a scale of, like, how wide this thing is going to be. But that's an interesting use of that piece. Like, that's, like, supposed to be, like, a wedge piece, but they just turned it upside down. That's a really clever use of it. Okay, and then tile work. That other sticker, the tiny one right there, that one I'm really concerned about because I don't even know where it's supposed to go. Oh, it's his nose. Oh, great. The thing that's you're probably gonna see the most, other than his grill. That's gonna be stressful. Oh boy. I guess we're gonna go. That's gonna be a journey of its own. But yeah, Super Chick, out of curiosity, can you go in more detail of what you think of the Percy Jackson show? Because like I know you say I'm a good critic, but you never know. You never know. Because like I'm just like one of those people that judges everything mostly on writing and whatnot, but I don't know. I just appreciate everything that goes into that show. So I'm guessing this is how we know how to push this all the way up. Now that we have like a ledge here. There we go. So just like that. Oh, and just like that, book bag 1 is done. All right. That went by pretty quick. I am just gonna put these here. I'll get a bag for them later. I always put my extra stuff in a bag. All right, bag 2. Okay, this looks like so it looks like from what it looks like here, we're building the head in layers, and this is the layer that has his grill. So building the helmet, I think is gonna be like the actual outer piece of the helmet. That's gonna. Oh my gosh, why does that keep happening? Maybe it's because it's angled, not angled like this. This is how I usually have it. Let's try keeping it like this. And if I run any other audio troubles, I'll fix it. Then we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I found it interesting how they chose the structure in regards to the book. We talked a bit about it, but the characters and conversation got a bit different, which has been interesting. Well, just okay. Spoilers for this most recent episodes. You have like 3 seconds to turn away until you are spoiled about the latest episode, which, as of the stream, is episode 3. So in 3, 2, 1. The interesting thing to me is that I think, if I remember correctly from me reading it, Percy talks to the Oracle first before accepting the quest. That to me is interesting. I don't know if that's gonna come into play later or anything. But yeah, it definitely feels like, I think that's what I'm saying, where like it feels loyal to the book, but still different from the book. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, like even if from what I remember with the encounter with Medusa, it went slightly different. Maybe a different USB port. Okay, I switch to the USB port. Maybe that does something. But yeah, like I was saying, I just think it's interesting because like they're sticking to the book, but at the same time they're not sticking to the book in terms of like some things with how they play out, or like the order, like I mentioned with like the Oracle. So it definitely is keeping, like, that's why I just think it's so well written, because like it's an adaptation of the book, but even to like the loyals of fans that have memorized the book back to front, it still keeps those dedicated fans on edge, or like just making like assumptions or questions, because like we pretty much know how some things are gonna be playing out in the future, or at least for people who have read the book, but like, who knows? Who knows what could be different? Because, like, even in, like, the post-credit scene that we just saw, like, again, spoilers, there was a Chimera. And I could have sworn, from when I read it in high school, I thought a Chimera didn't show up in the series at all until the third book. So that makes me, like, curious. I'm just like, was that in the first book at all? because going into the series, I always assumed that it meant that, oh yes, for season 1 is book 1, season 2 is based off the second book, the season 3, if we get a season 3, is going to be based off the third book. So if they're supposedly not sticking to that, who knows what things could be playing out? You never know. Um, I see your message, Super Chick. Give me a second. Just need to build out the structure. I think this way it almost works better to talk to the Oracle second, because then the pacing to explain Annabeth's position is better. Also, we to hex on that one. It does show up in the book, in book 1. Huh. I'll have to pay attention to that when I reread it. Because I could have sworn, I vaguely remember what, just going through it all, but then I questioned what a chimera was when I got to the third book, because I'm pretty sure it was in the third book's intro where they fought a chimera. I was just like, oh, what's that? That hasn't been brought up before. But I could be remembering wrong. Like I said, it's been a while since I read the books. The chimera appears on our thing and blows him up into the river. Oh yeah, and then the river takes him to Seattle, and isn't that where he meets Ares, or is that before? I could be, like I said, it could be remembered wrong. It has been a while, but yeah, I think I remember the river, because I think that leads up to the fight with Ares. Um, this just makes it all the more apparent that I just need to read the book. I just need to reread the book as I go to make sense of everything. Such I just seem to be having like a faulty memory about everything. Oh wait, what? Hold up. Because it starts out looking like Chow, I think. Like a Chow. You mean like a Chihuahua? Is that what it is? Oh, so is that? Oh, was that what was meant to be like in the shaking like dog cage thing? Is that what's it's supposed to be? Ah, I see. So we make another one of these. You go here. Then, yeah, I think we're just building out the base. Yeah, look, it's gonna be like pretty much just like 1-for-1 on how it fits into the structure. So we get that. But yeah, it's becoming very obvious of what I'm saying that I just do not remember a lot from the book. But good thing I'm rereading it so I can get a refresher, so I can say that at least. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to revisit the book and to just see where the show is going. But yeah, I guess that just gives you a sign of how faulty my memory is. I could have swore there was no chimera at all until the third book. Because I just remember it was like a big part of the intro. Or maybe that was from the first book. Hey, I don't remember. I get that. I feel like I get like my memory from my mom. My mom just is constantly forgetting things at times, or just asking things like over and over again. So I guess I just get it from her. Where is this wedge piece? Where is it? There you are. Okay. I'm just like skipping around looking for one piece. And I just keep telling myself it'd be like this sometimes. Luckily, the way I always do it is that I always build this like as bags, but whenever I want to like rebuild it, just because I'm bored or I just want to, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Like when I rebuild it, I sort it out into colors, so that just makes it all a very different type of approach. So there we go. I think that's good. So we can put you on this. Maybe it's not Chimera, but it's a giant line thing that spits fireballs. Well, in the post-credits scene, Percy literally says, like, is that the Chimera? And, like, he said, oh yeah, that, like, in the first episode, he says, is that the Minotaur? And it ended up being the Minotaur. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, there is also What If, like Marvel's What If that's going on. I'm kind of I had big hopes on it because I saw the first episode of season 2. I'm just like, okay, this is actually like really good. And then the next few episodes, I'm just like, and here we go. This is the What If I remember, filled with kind of a lot of problems. Because I was just like, oh yeah, the first episode seemed cool because it was like a good experimentation of like the premise of like a what if concept, but also like very just fun filmmaking. Because I think I only saw like Blade Runner once, and it was for a film class. That's the only time I saw Blade Runner. But I just could immediately tell from the first episode everything about the episode was inspired by Blade Runner, and it was cool. Um, but then the episodes afterward, I'm just like, okay, here we go again with the what if, where I just think this shouldn't have been serialized, or these are just kind of the wrong ideas that would fit a what if type style show. But it is what it is. I don't know how everybody else is feeling about them, but I just still think that Marvel is missing out on some ideas for what if. Because I literally tweeted this out one time, and I'm just like, Marvel, if I were to like write a what if story for Marvel, it would be this: what if Thor never became worthy? Wouldn't that be an interesting concept? Like, go back to the first Thor film and wonder, like, what if Thor never actually managed to get that hammer back? What would happen? Would he have found a different way to best the Destroyer on when it came to Midgard? Would Loki remain on the throne? Like, I just feel like that's a concept that's worthy of what if and just fun to explore. Whereas with some of the concepts that they're doing now with what if, I generally think they're fun, but I'm just like these don't really feel like what ifs, you know? They don't feel like the Doctor Strange episode. The Doctor Strange episode, I think, is universally said as like one of the best what if episodes. And well deserved, in fact, because like it utilizes like a what if concept of a completely different outcome. Like, what if Doctor Strange lost the love of his wife instead of his hands? So he would have never I won't say never went to Kamotage, but it would lead him to be have like a completely different obsession about life. So I was like, where are those kind of ideas? Where are like those kind of concepts? Why aren't you utilizing that kind of stuff? You know? I don't know. I'll keep an open mind as we get into the later episodes, guys. I think we're now on episode, I want to say four, five, something like that. So we're still not done with the season. But I'm just like, yeah, this is still what if, with all of its strengths and weaknesses. I'm just still of the opinion that they should have made it serialized, or just like play a big part supposedly in the multiverse story. I really am just not a big fan of that. Because What If wasn't really meant to be something like that. It was just like, oh yeah, these are just one-off kind of things, just for like the heck of it. Like I wouldn't like if something was inspired by them, that could be the case, because one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, Jane Foster as the Mighty Thor, was inspired by a what if story. What if Jane Foster wielded Mjolnir instead of Thor? That was a what if story that inspired the concept of Jane Foster to wield Mjolnir in her cancer storyline by Jason Aaron. So I wouldn't mind if it's like that kind of stuff that's inspired to go into like mainstream stuff or become canon. But if you're trying to make like these scenarios like fun, but still play out as like, oh yeah, these are still considered have or importance, have some significance to what we're doing world building wise, I'm just like, just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know how else to say it. Well, that's just my take of it as from a writer's perspective. Um, I do like how they're getting some of like the original actors' voices. I don't think we have all. I don't think they could get all of them. Like I think it's clear that the voice for Black Widow is clearly not Scarlett Johansson, but sounds pretty close to Scarlett Johansson. But I believe they still got some of the original voice actors. I think they still got Chris Hemsworth to come back for to be Thor. So that's honestly cool. And then do this. Yeah, this is just me. I can't believe I just been rambling on about this for like, what, 10 minutes? It seriously does not feel like it's been that entertaining to listen to, but hey, I gotta keep talking. So we get this tile here. These pieces are always interesting to see how they use. They're like ones where you connect it and it becomes like a hinge panel. So then we need this inverted, like connector, or what I don't know the specific name for it. And then here, Okay, and then this is where we need to put the stickers on. So get these, and then wish me luck. Wish me luck, chat, when it comes to putting these on. I really wish that these were just printed, or if they had incorporated just like tile work to make it look like this. Like that? Nope. Okay, that's probably as good as I can get it. Oh boy. Now I just gotta line it up with the other one. Yeah, these are tiny. Look how tiny that is on my finger. That's my finger. That is like minuscule. That is like absolutely like microscopic. Like it might as well be the size of a stud. Like it's even hard to get this situated for me to even put it on. So I'm gonna put you here, like that. Okay, I think I lined them up pretty well. I might as well do a close up of this because they're just so small. But there we go. There we have the grill pieces, or what will make the grill. But yeah, they're so tiny. Now we're just missing one piece as far as nose. Alright, so these... Okay, these we don't put these on yet. But I think after getting... Ooh, where is it? Where is it? Need a 1x4 tile. Where are you? Good piece. Good Shire. Good Samaritan. There you are. Alright. So you put this on here. Oh, wait. There. And then these go on. And there we have a little, like, grill piece. I think it'll eventually be, like, surrounded or covered the more we go. It's just like so. And we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll stream tonight. I don't want to stream too late, so maybe we'll get through the. Yeah, I think maybe we'll get through the. Oh, sorry, there was a bug on that on the box. Sorry, we might get through to the Office set. I'm not sure if we'll get to the Raider, the Indiana Jones set tonight, but that'll probably be for another stream. I just still don't want to get too late. Because, let me tell you, my sleep schedule has been kind of wacky the last few months, so I just gotta do some stuff to fix it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We gotta talk about how perfect casting Lin-Manuel Miranda is as Hermes. Like, come on, that is too good of casting. Like, if anybody was to play, like, a very, like confident or egotistic or, like, very, conversationalist type of god, it would be Lin-Manuel Miranda. I was like, that feels too fitting. Because, let's be real, like, for those that know, will know when I say this, I wouldn't trust a kid of Lin-Manuel Miranda either. I wouldn't trust anybody who is related to him either. Those who know, know. You know. You know. Oh, so I think, yeah, so these are like a little, like a 10 pieces. I think these were gonna come out and like are like the receptors, like light on the end of his grill. I think that's what these are. It definitely looks like it. So we get this. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see more of him in the future of the series. Lin-Manuel Miranda, or has Hermes, because they're supposed. Was it a set photo or was it just a random picture of Lin-Manuel? Because there was like a photo of him in like a hoodie at like at a bar or something. That was supposedly was the picture used to promote him as in the role, but I don't know if that's just supposed to be a one-off, So far, I disagree. Actually, it's one of the only ones I have caveats against for casting because he doesn't portray the right snark to me. Maybe I could be thinking Herbie's wrong from the book, but I'm just like, if anybody was to play like a very like cocky or overconfident character, it would be him. Because I think even like off camera, that's who Lin-Manuel Miranda is. Like I hear like a lot of people say, oh yeah, he's like a good person, but keep him off the camera. Or at least that's what I heard from Schaeferless. But yet again, I haven't heard, or I refuse to hear much from Schaeferless anymore these days. Where is the the edge piece. Come on, there you are. Okay. But I do like the casting that they did for Dionysus. I don't remember the actor's name by heart, but I'm pretty sure I've seen him in other projects, and I'm just like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good casting for Dionysus. um, did they ever announce who's playing Poseidon, or is that just gonna be a surprise for all of us? Because I don't remember seeing anything about that on Twitter. Yes, and yes, I am still calling it Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I'm not a Elon Musk simp. All right, so these go here, and just like that, just that tiny little detail, that's immediately starting to look more like Darth Vader. That has immediately started to look like Darth Vader's face. But yeah, there's just so many good things that the show is doing that I'm just like, this is the show I've always wanted. This is like the show for me. And then it's out there. I'll remember who it is. One sec. Okay. Apparently, Super Chick is gonna do some research for us. Cause I could have, I don't remember if they ever did say that. Oh, okay. So that's where these are coming from. Or what these are coming in for. These gonna attach to these pieces on the inside. They're gonna attach just like this, hopefully, and slope up to make up the triangle piece. Right there with the tile. So that definitely will make it look very accurate. And this accidentally came off. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. Where is there's that tile. 2x3, and this. There we go. I know they did like a bit of a recasting for Zeus, but I'm just like, we have yet to see that. So, I'm just like, any casting, I guess, could be better than what they did for the movie. So we don't really have much to complain about. So we get that done. Just still building it layer by layer. I guess that, well, when you really think about it, that's kind of just what Lego is, to a degree. Well, yeah, Dionysus, like I said, I don't remember the actor's name by heart, but yeah, I remember him from certain projects, and to see him play the character, I'm just like, yep, that's Dionysus. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's just a good show. It's so good. This is what happens when you get like Rodin involved. Like, the reason the movies suck is because Rodin was not that involved. So for him to be, like, involved, like, directly involved in the production now. Like, I remember, I think, yeah, not too long ago, Toby Stephens, the dad from the new Lost in Space series, if that... Him? Yo, that's actually really fitting. Yo, yes. So in fact, I have seen the Lost in Space show, which in fact is also where I recognize Thrud's actress in God of War Ragnarok. So I think I brought that up during my streams, during my playthrough of Ragnarok, and I was like, I swear I recognize the girl, like the way she looks, or like her actress. Like portrays her, and yep, that's ironically that's where it came from. It was from Lost in Space. So yeah, that's gonna be cool to see, cause I could definitely see that. He definitely could like pull off like Poseidon. So we get this taken care of, and then we need these weird brick pieces. These brick pieces that have like the textures on them. I don't know how well it'll come across on camera. Like I said, I don't want to do it too much. I want to go back and forth too much. I don't want to walk too much tonight. Well, yet again, maybe walking could get me more tired and more prepared for bed. So I guess there is that bit of aspect to it. But yeah, who else is there? There's Hermes, there's Dionysus, there's Ares. I don't know exactly the guy's name, but I have seen him like in promo footage, and for the show, and I'm just like, yep, he looks tough, he looks the part. That is Ares. That's definitely gonna be a cool sequence. That's another thing that I like really appreciated from the book. Like as I was like rewatching the first episode. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the first Well, yeah, both episodes to a degree. What during like the big like action or fight scenes, I was like reading like a lot of like the monologues, like the inner monologue, I guess you'd say from Percy on like how he describes it all. And I'm going through the show. I'm just like, dang, the choreography like is pretty dang accurate, like to what the book describes it. So that's definitely a really cool detail to appreciate. Oh, wow, that is a rarity. Lego pieces being attached to each other in the bag. That is a real oddity. All right, so we get these. All right, like so. You go here. Symmetry is key. We're just doing everything on both sides. Let's see. No, these go here. Why are these so loose? These pieces like go like here. They're so loose. I don't know why. Well, again, they're being attached by only one stud. So, but yeah, what else is there to talk about? It's like, I feel like the theme or like the topic that we're basically talking about this entire stream is just Percy Jackson. So what else you gotta say, chat? What else you gotta say when it comes to Percy Jackson? What you gotta say? Oh man. Because I don't know, I'm just like not one of those kind of talkative people. I can only talk about so much for so long. So that's why like, whenever there's like a quiet moment or like I'm really focused, or like playing a game or just kind of being with myself, that's why I say, oh yeah, is there anything you want to say, Chad? Um, let's see. I'm gonna get these pieces on the back. Okay, we have these weird. I think back in the day, these were like considered like garage door pieces with how like the tile on the side allows them to slide. These are going on the back, so that'll definitely be interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be for. If it's for like an extra detail or anything of the sort. I guess we'll see. Stacking studs on top of studs. This means business. Alright. Get these. Oh yeah, this definitely, like, let me just put this on. Right there, that is definitely looking like Darth Vader. That definitely is starting to look like Vader. Oh man, this is gonna look so good when it's done. It's gonna be, I think it might actually be smaller than I thought it'd be, but, or maybe not. Yeah, maybe about to there. Maybe. I could be wrong. Like I said, I have trouble judging distances sometimes. Okay, put that back. I'll just put you there. Alright. Huh? This is a random thought that crossed my mind. What if they like made like a Percy Jackson game? What kind of game would it be? Would it be like action, or would it be like a tall tale type thing, or like what do you think? Like, would they even make a video game? That should be like a better question. Would they even make a game, or is there already a game and I don't even know about it? If there is, then I'm gonna be like, oh no, now I gotta watch to see how potentially bad it is, because like movie tie-in games really aren't quite that good, especially like big name stuff when it comes to, like that when it comes to like or like third party like big name stuff, but not as big name stuff like Star Wars or anything like Percy Jackson. It always doesn't seem to end quite too good. Oh wait, this is another thing that just came to me. I've There is. I think it followed the movie. Oh no. Oh boy, I gotta go searching for that now. I gotta see how bad it is. Oh boy, I gotta look into that now. It's probably just gonna be a big old laugh fest. But yeah, what kind of game style would work for Percy Jackson? Would it be like, in all honesty, I think it would just be straight up like God of War, like the 2018 Ragnarok games. I generally think it would be like that if it was ever adapted to the game. In all honesty, if anybody was to make a game adapting it, Santa Monica probably would be the studio to do it. I mean, they clearly are experienced when it comes to mythology stuff, and they clearly have their bearings on how to make fun, engaging action gameplay. So there definitely is some possibility on the table. But yeah, going back to what I was thinking earlier, this is another thought that crossed my mind while watching the new episode. Um, it would have to be action though. Action though, I can see partial turn-based working too. Oh, like an RPG, like Persona. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that too. I was just thinking action just because, oh yeah, like swords and shields and whatnot. Plus the mythical element. I was just thinking something like God of War. But yeah, like what they showed in the new episode, they mentioned that Medusa supposedly knew Percy's mom. Was that something ever brought up in the book? I don't quite remember that. If it is, then I just forgot. But I don't know. Is that something new for the show, or is that in the book? Because if so, that might introduce an interesting element to Sally's character, or like her history, or maybe she knew her because of Poseidon. That definitely could be a possibility too. There's just a million thoughts running through my mind after this episode, so don't be surprised if like just a lot of theories are spewing out my mouth. I'm just thinking out loud, you know. We all have those moments. We all have those moments. Just think out loud without even thinking about it. Especially when you're someone like me. It's very OCD and insecure. All right, come on. Yeah, that's like so. Once again, keeping this probably the most amount of color you'll ever see on Darth Vader that's not black. And then this goes in the back. Yeah, I'm just wondering what this like white line or like hinge or like hanger type thing is gonna be for. Might serve a purpose or. Oh wait, I wonder if it's meant to help with something with the helmet because I just looked at the picture. I remember. Oh yeah, like his helmet is meant to come this way off the back of his head, so maybe that's what it's for. But yeah, I don't quite remember that. Was Medusa? Did Medusa mention anything about Sally in the book? If so, then that's like a show unique thing that I'm generally interested about. So these go to side here. We're just making so many more studs because I feel like we're building like the main, like the brain of the head, and then we're just gonna build off the helmet off all the extra outside studs that are on it. So get this on there. Then bringing out these antenna pieces once again. Wait. Okay, for a second I thought I did something wrong. Always the number one fear. Always the number one fear when it comes to building Lego. You make a mistake when you don't even realize it. In fact, I'm actually just double checking. Okay, I think I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm really gonna pay attention to that because that was just like one of those moments where I was just like, huh? You knew her mom? I mean, his mom? I don't know. Man, that just tells you my brain is like being fried. We get this and this. Oh, on the bottom? Okay. Interesting. You go here, I think. But yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna have to pay attention to because that to me was probably like the most interesting like innuendos or whatever, like foreshadowing something or building into something. Like that definitely has caught my attention or caught my eye. If it was in the book, then that just tells you that Rick Riordan has had interesting writing from the beginning. If not, then he might have different things in store. He might have different things in store when it comes to the show, which is always interesting to think about. So we get you here. This just tells you how OCD I am. So there's like this brick that has like patterns on it. So one's like sideways, one goes up. Like one's vertical, one's vertical. Oh my gosh, I feel math students. There's vertical and horizontal. There you go. Oh my gosh. And my OCD is so specific that I need to make sure that it matches what it is in the instructions because you never know if that will matter in the build later down the line. You never know. That's just how bad my OCD is. Let's see. Keep going. Oh man. I don't know about you, but it seems to be heating up down here for me. There we go. Like so. Get some more panel work. Slowly but surely building this. I like how, like, just these little edges make it enough to where it looks like it's like a head, like, leaning over. Like, that's like being straight, leaning over. So I think this will eventually build into, like, what will look like a face. Well, maybe a face. I don't think we have. Maybe the bottom have a face. I don't think we're gonna get to the eyes, or maybe the eyes will be in the next bag, or actually maybe in the fourth bag, because I just noticed that one has a lot more colorful pieces, and his eyes are clearly black. Oh man, the phone's going off again. I got all this out of the way. Oh man. Yeah, also Twitter. Apparently, I made a tweet that somehow blew up. It was like it seriously is like the biggest tweet I ever made on my account. I'm just like, okay. It just be like that sometimes, I guess. It felt like the same way when my Belos video essay blew up. I'm just like, wow, people actually like that. So then we go here, building stuff to fit the void that is around that grill. I really gotta figure out better lighting. I would get my light. I would get my studio light, but I don't think that's enough to like light up the whole room and or all this. It would just look like the room is really dark. Let me see. And then I do have another thing I got for Christmas was a barrier, with some soundproofing type stuff. So there will be like a background to my streams eventually, and some soundproofing. So that'll definitely be a blast. That will definitely be fun, or like convenient to have. Get more of this stuff. It still amazes me to like do all these Lego sets and think, oh yeah, somebody had to come up with this on their own, or like just design it themselves. I have the luxury of having an instruction booklet. It like the people who work at Lego, they have to come up with the instructions. They have to design this themselves. That's always the cool thing to think about when you're doing Legos. Like somebody had to say, "Oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna build it in my brain," and just go with it, and it'll end up being like an official thing. Like that is just crazy to me. They're like actual like master builders among us. Oh man, I said the A word. Oh man. Okay, not that kind of A word, but oh my gosh, this has just gone off the rails. Okay, this is going on the bottom. Wait. Oh no, what? Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, I'm actually getting close up because this is actually like interesting. So, this is like a stud with a hole in it. If I can post. So yeah, there's a hole in that stud, and this is like a little antenna piece on there, and it's supposedly attaching it like that to help with like the curvature type thing. So right in there is like a little curve going up. Wow. Like that. I would never come up with that. I need instructions to come up with that. I can never come up with that on my own. Like, holy cow, these people are, like, smart. They're, like, geniuses. They're artists. And that is, like, something I will say until the day I die. Lego is art. Any Lego is art. Okay, wow. Yeah, we're just bulking it up. That definitely is starting to look like Vader. And I get to officially put it onto here. Hopefully, if I did everything right. So you go here. Like so, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Make sure it's all secure. Get this to line up. And there we have, like, the bottom part of Vader. And that is starting to look pretty dope. That definitely is starting to look like the Sith Lord. Definitely starting to look like Anakin. Okay, and then we have where? Oh yeah, an axle piece that goes into here, like so. Then we get one of these pieces to lock into place. Yeah, Chad, anything else worth mentioning, or anything that you want to hear my thoughts about or talk about? Because we're not even halfway. I don't think we're even halfway through the set. I'm running out of steam in my brain of what we can talk about. Oh yeah, we could. Oh yeah, I brought it up. We might as well talk about it. God of War. I have no idea where they're gonna go with God of War, because the point of where I'm at, is we just met Tyr, and I'm just like, how does Tyr playing into all this? This is definitely gonna be interesting. and it supposedly has like a long way to go because from what I have heard, where I'm at, getting getting to or beating tier is only like a quarter of the way through the DLC story. So I got a long way to go. I really gotta start stepping up my game. Luckily, off stream, I have been learning runic cancels, so maybe able to show it at Alpha in the next stream. So that'll be fun. Hopefully, if I can get it burned enough into my muscle memory. And more studs. Okay, so we're building the side panel here to help give like the cone like the slanted shape. Just so many interesting like techniques used here, and once again I am sticking to my OCD because these are supposedly these are like bridge edge with textures, and I'm making sure that it lines up with what the instructions say because that is who I am. Okay, and then slow pieces into these. But yeah, I don't get like Under the Mayo. He supposedly says like, oh yeah, like Valhalla is bad, and I'm just like, no, bro. It's like I haven't even watched the video, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know what. I'm just done with you. I'm just done with you. Like this objectively is like a well designed and really great game mode. Oh, so look at this. These are like fencing swords. So like this is actually like a big old wire with a handle on the end that's like actually I think it's used back in the day as fencing pieces for like knights. So it goes yep right here, and that is how we make the wire. Or like the is it the wire or um yeah like the frame of what goes into towards the nozzle here. The choir, mother, grandfather, and ask if you have seen Dirty Dancing. But how is practicing going outside of runs? Have you found other things to practice? So to answer the first question, no, I have not seen Dirty Dancing. I have not seen it. I have heard of it. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I have heard of it, and I've heard it's like a big impact on like pop culture, or was just like one of those like cult classic films or something. Like oh man, what was that movie called? Oh my, not Scott Pilgrim. It was oh my gosh. It was like somebody's day off. I can't remember the name. Oh my gosh. But it was like that one movie where he's like constantly breaking the fourth wall and goes on like this day off from school and it leads into like this big adventure. But I heard, yeah, I know Dirty Dancing is like one of those type of films that like it's just like a cult classic or something. And for the other stuff for God of War, that's the other, that's really the only thing I've been practicing, just like runic cancels and whatnot. Ferris Bueller, that's it. There it is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about that. Well, yet again, I remember not quite liking the film that much, but that's just me. Um, so I don't blame myself for not remembering if I actually did not like it. So, but yeah, that to me is like the major thing. Other than that, it's just like you have to be confident with like single canceling. Hey, Bronco stream. This we just got home from my family's Christmas celebrations. Hey, yeah, very Christmas, bro. Um, I'm like as on the time of streaming this, it's the day after Christmas. So, well, like I said, this is like a part of my Christmas present. So, and all the games that I gotta get through, cause oh boy, my game catalog just got way bigger. Like I'm sorry, Captain Cheerio, but it may be a while until I get to Final Fantasy 16. I got Spider-Man 2, I got Persona 5 Tactica, I got Pikmin 4, I got Jedi Survivor, or did I ever say that? I don't know. I just have a lot of games to go through now. Like, some of them I'm just like, well, I'm just wondering if one of those games I should just play for myself. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really have been bored, and I just don't quite have a game to play for me. Like I have, like I think I did that for Arkham Knight, but now I'm just like now with like me doing like the whole like Arkham revisit, I can't do that, or else I can't. Well, I guess I could if I really wanted to, just like I'll do like a whole just play Arkham Knight off stream to like prepare myself. But at the same time, I feel like if I do that, it'll get old, and I want to keep it a bit somewhat fresh for stream. So, all right. Ah, okay. So this is another like wire for the frame of this helmet or his grill, and they put it on a ball joint to make it like posable. So I'm guessing It's gonna go here. Got like hair on it. I don't know if it's my hair or dog hair. But yeah, look at that. That is like really nice. Those are like that's the way to design the wires. Man, I really am struggling with lighting here. Well, in my defense, it's hard to get lighting on like solid black. But yeah, I don't know how I'll do it. But there we go. There's like two wires making up his helmet. That is really cool. That is actually really cool to see how they make the designs. Okay, then we just do everything mirrored. I got some Disney Funko Pops and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit T-shirt. Ooh, gotta represent the good old Lucky Rabbit. Plus, make your own video game. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. I have some Funko Pops. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I have my Grimlock one, and I'm pretty sure I've not opened it because it's like that much of a collectible to me. I have one from Jurassic Park, one of Mario McFly because I did that with a friend. Then I have one of Reinhardt and Roadhog from Overwatch because that was during the day that I played a lot of Overwatch, and Reinhardt and Roadhog were my mains at the time. So I'm just like, okay, I feel like I just have to. I have to get them. And then there was, oh yeah, I have my Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur ones. Those ones are cute. I will always support that show. Oh my gosh, can we talk about that? Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur won 5 Emmys. 5. And it was nominated for 8. Like, oh my gosh, if you were saying like that is a bad show, you are wrong, my friend. You are wrong. Please go watch Moon Girl. It is such a good show. Season 2 is coming in February. Season 2 is on the way. I am very excited. I'm very interested to see where they're gonna go. One thing I'm just interested in seeing if it's a part of the MCU. Because there are hints. I don't want to go into detail because somebody in the stream has not gotten to that point yet in the show's story. There's hints to say that it could be a part of the MCU, but yet again, there's also like nothing to absolutely confirm it. But it's one of those things that they might touch on. I'm not sure or have much of a clue of where it could go, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll eventually see. Also, a ring light with a microphone. Hey, Super Chick and Captain Cheerio got me a ring light for my birthday. It doesn't come with a microphone. It did come with a green screen. I don't think it really works right now with my setup because I really do not just have a frame to put a green screen up. So, plus I just remember green screens kind of being a bit of a hassle to work with. So I'm not sure if I would really enjoy it that much. Okay, maybe get this lined up a bit. Yeah. Like so. There we go. I'm trying to line up the wires for the frame of his helmet. But yeah, that's why the lighting in my streams I want to say has gotten somewhat better because I only have like a big LED above me. Like it's literally just like this one big LED and then another big LED, and those are the only lights in my room. And of course, if I'm sitting like in front of my desk, because like you can't see it, but my desk is like right there. When I'm on stream, I am in front of the LED, so it just makes like basically the front of my face a shadow. So that doesn't really work well. So they eventually got me a ring light so I can actually like light myself here and not have it be absolutely blinding. So that definitely helps out. So shout outs to them for providing me that. Okay, then we just do everything again. But yeah, please go watch Moon Girl. Like, there's a reason that it won 5 Emmys. Like, it has good writing, good voice cast, good animation. I still really love the animation style. I will always describe it as if like a comic panel was able to move. Like that's the way I would describe Moon Girl style. And plus, it's just a show, one of those shows that is just full of heart. You could tell the people who made it cared. They cared about what they were doing. So we get this here, and then we get another wire like that. Hopefully, I got it lined up correctly. Does it? Yeah, I think it's supposed to go like up the like top of it. There we go. Oh, this is coming undone. There we go. But yeah, that is starting to look like everyone's favorite Sith Lord, or like Anakin Skywalker. Like this character has a complicated history. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh man, he has many. This character, this like villain supposedly has many layers to him. Has many layers, which is why he's like such a memorable cinema icon. like, I feel like somebody who doesn't even know about Star Wars knows like about Darth Vader. They at least know of Darth Vader. You know, he's just that type of like character. That he's just that kind of thing. Like, I mean, he's a character that's been prevalent since, like, what, the 70s? So, of course, he's going to have a major impact on how hell play out. On, like, how cinema will play out or be remembered. But yeah, going back to what I said, is there anything, like, majorly Star Wars that's coming out? Because we just had Ahsoka. Andor's not too long ago, either. And I can't quite remember if they announced anything significant recently. I might have seen like a thing or two. I did see that Taika Waititi was supposedly making a Star Wars movie. I'm just like, do we really want him making a Star Wars movie after everything that happened with Love and Thunder? Because yes, I will continue to absolutely like. I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with that movie. Like, I love what it could have been, but I hate what it ended up being. That's the way I describe my relationship with that film. Like, it really is just, like, the ultimate love-hate product. Okay, and then this goes in the back. So this must be further setting up stuff that'll eventually build into the helmet. Oh, man, excuse me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Woo! Yeah, I always try to mute it in time whenever I feel a sneeze coming, because I know it comes across way loud on this thing. Believe me, I've gone back through my streams, and I know how loud they can be. Yeah, I'm not sure what other, like, classic films that I have or haven't seen. Because I haven't seen Dirty Dance, supposedly. I have seen Ferris Bueller. And I remember being kind of mixed about it. Yeah, what other classic type things that people like within film, like stuff, let's say, or like very highly praised that I may or may not agree with. I mean, I have a very hot take around, I supposedly have a very hot take around Andor, I have a very supposedly hot take around Arcane, but that's just me. Like I said, I'm just one random guy on the internet. What does my word matter? So we get this, put this in the center. Once again, just putting very colorful stuff in this inside Vader's head. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? We went through like Star Wars. Of course, we're talking about Star Wars because I'm doing a Star Wars Lego set. We went through Percy Jackson. That's there today. Oh yeah, that. I can never pronounce that correctly. I feel like every time I tried to pronounce it, I always pronounce it wrong. Like the acolyte? Like that. I don't know how to say it. It's coming next year, but I don't remember when. But I think it's the only Star Wars thing. Dang. So they kind of have an empty slate right now. I mean, unless they do it like another, like a Star Wars show. Because, I don't think... Is The Mandalorian getting season 4? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if season 3 was the end, because they very much made it feel like it was, like, a way to end off The Mandalorian. But yet again, it has set up some stuff that could say, oh yeah, there's still some other stuff we could do. But yeah, I don't think... Yeah, other than that, I don't think we're getting, like, any other shows or anything of that sort, right? So yeah, they must have a pretty empty slate. Well, I'm wondering maybe it's because they're just so focused on Marvel right now. Or they're trying to fix Marvel, I should say. I do know that The Marvels has come out. I still have yet to see it because, I just can't really do the theaters. Like, well, because one, I have yet to find the right crowd to be with to, like, really enjoy a theater experience. And two, like, me and my bladder do not agree on the theater experience. I'm sorry, I have a small bladder. Whenever I have to go to, like, a like a theater to watch a movie to say like, oh yeah, I watched the whole thing so I can fairly criticize it or say my thoughts about it. I had to do like what I call a theatrical fast. I seriously do not eat or drink anything like 3 hours before I go to the theater. So I just have to, so I literally just have to starve and thirst so I could say, oh yeah, I can still stay in the seat, not have to go to the bathroom so I can say I've seen everything about the movie. And so I could say, oh yeah, I deserve or like can fairly criticize or say what I want about the film because I saw everything. Whereas if I say, oh yeah, I had to take like a quick bathroom break during the pivotal moment, I can't say anything because I didn't see the whole thing. So that's kind of my way of seeing the theater. So but yeah, that and the other thing of like you just have to find the right crowd. I have yet to find the right crowd. Like I remember going to, like this just tells you how hyped I was for Love and Thunder only to end up being really disappointed. I pre-ordered my ticket to go see Love and Thunder opening day, which was a Thursday. I still remember driving up there and being there early and thinking, "Oh man, I'm gonna be so hyped to be with fellow fans and just really get hype up everything, get like the full MCU fan experience while in the theater." The moment that like Jane shows her hand to like get Mjolnir the first time she holds up as Thor, I screamed. I was like, yeah! I was like one of those people. Only one that did it. Only one that did it. I freaking hated it. I really was just like, these are not my people. This is not the kind of crowd that I was expecting to be with on opening day. I mean, it technically wasn't opening day, but it was the earliest day that we could see the film in my area. So I'm just like, where's the hype? Where's like all this, like all the people that I saw from all those reaction videos online? Like, I want those people to watch this movie on. I mean, watch this movie with. And then we all know how I ended up walking out the theater. I was just like, what did I just watch? What did I just watch? Oh man. Like I said, forever a love-hate relationship. Do. Because I think like Taika Waititi even came out. It's like the only reason he did Ragnarok was because he was just short on money. Okay, well, drop the piece. No, where'd you go? There you are. Okay, and then, okay, this is interesting. They're putting these rods inside to, I don't know, support something? Or just give? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, are these gonna be for his eyes? Because it looks like his eyes are gonna be like slow pieces turned sideways. So I wonder if that's what they're gonna grab onto to hinge to make it look like the eyes. That definitely could be a possibility. Okay, now we're making his nose. Let's see. Get this and this. But yeah, going back to the Marvels, I have yet to see it because, like the whole theater thing that I just went over. And I heard a lot of mixed things about it. I heard like, oh yeah, it's like a fun movie, but it's not really that good. It's kind of like I think it has a similar reputation to Love and Thunder. Has not come out on Disney Plus yet, so I've yet to see. So that's how I intend to see it, and they just haven't put it out yet. How long has it been out now? Because I think they usually put it on Disney Plus after like 3 months. I don't think it's been that long, but it certainly feels like it. Because I think it's been like at least a month. It's been at least a month since the Marvels came out. I'm gonna laugh at myself if it ends up just being something really short, like 2 weeks or something. Oh man, I'm gonna feel really stupid if that's the case. Okay, the smallest sticker of the set. Where is what do I need to put it on? Where are you? Where's the piece? Oh, is it a black piece? It is. Oh, great. Oh boy, this is gonna be stressful. Wish me luck, chat. Oh boy. It's not like this is the most prominent sticker of the set or anything. Oh boy. Why is it so... Why not just print this? Look how tiny that is. You can barely even see it on my finger. It is that small of a sticker. Oh gosh. Come on. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright. But yeah, I'm somewhat interested in Miss Marvel because I heard they did different stuff that a lot of people apparently hated in Captain Marvel. Because this might be a hot take. I really did not understand the amount of hate that film got. I generally thought it was fun. I generally thought it was a good film. But I think it's just because I think there's supposedly like some drama with Brie Larson that led to having that kind of reputation, and I just don't. I either don't quite remember what exactly happened, or I just don't understand the full story. But yeah, I don't know. I generally thought that was a good film. It was not the best Marvel movie, but it was a good film, I would say. All right. Ooh, okay. So I was wondering why there's a hinge piece here. So like there's like this whole structure that we built. Apparently, that's his nose, and that's a really clever way of designing a nose to get it to be that shape. So just like this. So we put it in here. Angle it down. Wow, that is wow, that really pulls it together. Oh man. This is gonna look so cool. It's gonna be such a cool display piece too. Does it have Vader just overlooking it all? Because I'm not sure where I'm gonna put him yet. I did get new shelves for Christmas as well, so that'll definitely be helpful. I'm not sure quite where I'm gonna put them yet, but we'll definitely figure it out. And by I mean by me, by we. Oh my gosh, my brain. I mean me and my dad, since he's kind of like the handyman of the house, who actually knows a thing or two, or just knows anything when it comes to that type of stuff. So I put this here. Just getting all the colorful bricks out of the way. I see. Oh yeah, these must be the eyes. Yeah, these are definitely gonna be the eyes. Um, Get this 1x2. Yeah, anything else major going on in the media? Oh yeah, there was Rebel Moon. I suppose that's like Star Wars. That's not Star Wars. That came out on Netflix, and a lot of people are mixed on it because it's Zack Snyder, like the same guy that did the Justice League or whatever. I really don't associate myself with DC that much outside of the Arkham games, so I really don't quite understand all that shenanigans that's going on. So we go this. Oh, okay. Ooh, these look like they're specially designed. Like these are like car rims, but if you like look closely, they're not like the full arc. Like it's more like an oval shape. Like the regular ones are just like a full half circle. This is more like half an oval. So I wonder if these are specifically shaped just for this set. If so, that's cool. That's a cool detail. So then this goes here. Aha! I was right. So there's like this little clamp right here, and it's gonna bind right to that bar that we put in there. So like so. And there we have one of Vader's eyes. If I can get the lighting to work for me. Yep, right there. Man, that is cool. That is so cool. This is really starting to come together. This is gonna look so cool when it's done. Alright, and I'm guessing we just do the exact same thing on the other side. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm like just a bit boring at the moment. I'm just kind of rambling on whatever comes to my mind because, like it may sound like a joke, but my brain is generally like running on empty of what else I could talk about to keep everyone's somewhat attention. Okay, so we put this together. Just more eye stuff. There, and then man, why am I like starting to sweat? I have a white shirt on. That should keep me cool. Like that's just science. So then we got you here. Then we get another eye to Vader. Like that is, oh man, this is all coming together really well. Like you could tell that's Vader even before we put like the big old dome that is his head. I mean that is his helmet, I should say, not his head. Imagine that was like the actual head size. I mean, it technically is, but imagine if like that was like your head or like your skull, like that. You would forever be called like the big brain of the room. Hey, everybody, look what just walked in, a big brain. Like, oh man, they must be like super smart. All right. Yeah, what else is going on? There's What If. There's Percy Jackson. My mind is just slipping a blank on what else to talk about. So we get, I think it's all the pieces it has. Yeah. Sometimes whenever I like instinctively just build and whatnot. I look at like the quarter because it shows like all the pieces that is needed for this step, and just think, oh yeah, did I use that piece? Did I use that piece? Oh wait, where do I put this? I put it here. There we go. But yeah, I'm really liking how this is turning out. This is really cool. This is like a real. This is just gonna look really cool as a display piece. I don't know what it is when it comes to like Legos models, but they just do such a good job. Because I feel like when it comes to some of these models, you don't even have to be a Lego fan. You could just be like a fan of like how it looks and just still have a good time of like how the final product would look. Okay, that's garbage. I think that's all stickers. But you here. Oh, really? Is this how we're gonna make the eyebrows? Oh wait, no, these are the eyebrows. So then what is this for? Yeah, what is this for? We have these hinge pieces that are gonna go on the end of these bars, and supposedly they're gonna go right over his eyes. So I wonder what that's gonna be for. So we got that. But yeah, Chad, out of curiosity, what's your favorite like moment or character from Star Wars? Just like your favorite Star Wars thing in general. Maybe that was like spark conversation. So we get. Yeah. Yep, doing the counting thing again because I wasn't sure. So we put you here, like so. Yeah, see, it like goes like right over his eyes. So I wonder what that's gonna be for. I could say the closest I've ever gotten to watching any Star Wars anything is the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special on Toy Story, I think. Oh man, that takes me back. Oh man, I still remember watching that. I just remember what is this? Because I think that was before the time I fully understood what Star Wars was, and I was just like, well, me and my brother back in the day were like big fans of Phineas and Ferb, so we would just watch Phineas and Ferb no matter what. But when we got to that episode, I was just like, what is this? Like, what is this? I'm like confused. Because like I said, that was before I was well aware what Star Wars was. So, okay, so these are going to cover up the bar pieces. Like that. And then like that. I do remember that special, but just all the way back in the day when I first watched it, that was just... I think that was like generally my first exposure to Star Wars that wasn't like Lego Star Wars. Because I think anybody from their childhood could say at one point or another they played Lego Star Wars. It was just kind of like one of those games. Like everybody had played it, like one way or another, whether that be with a friend or like with yourselves, or just like as like a big old competition thing or a sleepover. Like at some point or another, when somebody, when somebody was younger, they played Lego Star Wars. Like whether they realized it or not. So yeah, we're definitely building up the structure that's going to make up his helmet here. It looks like we're making like our own little bricks here with these studs and these cylinder pieces, little old cylindrical brick, you could say, like a very specific size. But yeah, I bet Super Chick is probably like deeply contemplating her answer because she's been into Star Wars longer than I have. So she probably generally needs to think about, oh man, what was like my favorite moment of like Star Wars or something. I know Captain Cheerio was also very obsessed with Star Wars as well. So maybe he's going through the same type of dilemma too. So this goes here. I do like how they do like the alternating thing, because one, that makes it like more appealing, I guess, and two, it makes it more structure, like stronger in structure, so that like, oh yeah, if this was on here, it'd be like loose. So like interlocking together, it'll make it be more solid. I really like it when they do that. So then these go here. So yeah, all these studs, I'm supposing, are gonna be what is gonna build off into the helmet. At these, you go here, like so. All right. I want to say one of my favorite, or like one more memorable moments from Star Wars was the fight between Ahsoka and Maul, and I feel like almost any Clone Wars fan will say that. That was just like a really cool finale. Come on. What the heck? You need to go back in there. Did I break something? Yeah, you are supposed to go there. You go there. this... Okay, did I do something wrong? Like this... Yeah, this... Yeah, this piece is coming out when it's, I think, not supposed to. So, did I do something wrong? Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see here, Sonny. Listen here, Sonny. I've been doing this for a long time, and you haven't. This just tells you I'm, like, desperate. Like, just for something to talk about. Are you sure? Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it to stay. Hopefully. Bit confusing, but I think we figured it out. Just had to do like a little brute force or finesse, if you will. Finesse. That's like a very weird but specific word, like finesse. Like, where did it even come from? Like, is that like a French word or something? I feel like I'm just rambling on like Dr. Doofenshmirtz from one of those episodes. Of course, we bring up Phineas and Ferb, but I make up that reference. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like those one of those moments where he's just like rambling on about like his past or whatnot. That's how I feel right now, just rambling on about the most random things. Yeah, there is a Phineas. Oh yeah, I do remember. There's a Phineas and Ferb reboot coming back soon. Also, the other thing I was thinking of was R2-D2 mockumentary that my grandpa, I can't see if that's grandma or grandpa. Grandma got me thinking it was the first movie. Wow, a mockumentary? Wow, I didn't even know they. Okay, I think maybe they did do some mockumentaries. Like, wait. Oh wait, are you talking about Spaceballs? Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not sure if that counts as like a mockumentary, but it is kind of like a spoof of Star Wars. So I guess it kind of counts. No, okay. Okay. Well, I can't think of anything like that's like a mockumentary of Star Wars that isn't Robot Chicken. Because Robot Chicken is like the only thing I can think of. Like, oh yeah, it's definitely like a mockumentary of sorts when it comes to like not just Star Wars, but a lot of other pieces of media. So then we're just, oh my gosh, look at this. This dude is about to have the biggest head on the planet. Like, here's his eyebrows. This is like his head. Oh my gosh, he really is about to become like Jimmy Neutron out here. Jimmy Neutron has a big head. If I was thinking, oh, maybe he just looks like that because of his big hair. But no, I think it's because he has a big head too. So who knows? Who knows? Oh man, imagine that. The ultimate plot twist, like Jimmy Neutron was Darth Vader the whole time. Bum bum bum! Like, man, imagine. They had to have thought of that at some point. Just so, like, did they ever do that with Jimmy Neutron? Because, oh my gosh, maybe I should revisit that show. I remember watching that show when I was younger and generally thinking it was like a good time. I don't know how well it's aged, but it definitely wouldn't hurt to revisit, I suppose. So you get this, and then like so. This here, yeah. I feel like this is just like the setup. We're just doing all the setup so then we can actually get the actual work done. Okay, and then these. Yep, and yep. Okay, so it looks like the next bag is gonna build the dome. Oh man, adjust my ring. So build the dome. That's like gonna go from here to here. Then the last bag is gonna be the actual like cone of the helmet. So then these go here. Then those are extra pieces. All right, get this going like that. All right, and then, yep, these are extra pieces. All right, all right, bag 4. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay. Yeah, a lot of plates here, so this definitely is going to be the outer part of it all. That's how you know we're dealing with big stuff, where there's 2 extra bags. I mean, I think there were up to 3 when I built the Titanic, so I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. But I just cannot get over that. This doesn't look like he's about to get a helmet. It just looks like he has a big head. Well, I don't know why that's so funny to me. I guess it is just like Lego, and it's just how it works, but still. You just gotta have those, like, funny thoughts, I suppose, later. Like, one way or another. Alright. It was one where R2-D2 was portrayed as an actor. Ooh. then I am not sure if I have heard or seen of that. I'm really curious of that now. Like portrayed by like an actual person. That sounds like a Saturday Night Live type a bit. That's like something that you would see like on a talk show type of joke or something. Because I could never imagine that. Like R2 is an actual person. I mean, he technically could. No. I mean, he technically could be replaced with a person, but I feel like they would just like miss the point or like just ignore a lot of the appeal, I guess. But I've never heard of anything of that sort. I'm about to go look into that. Maybe it could be like a lost media type hunt or something. Oh, as a robot. Oh. So like so he's portrayed by an actor, but he's still like a robot. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I think that's what I meant. Like, oh yeah, like instead of him being like a cylinder, he's actually like a person, but still like robotic. I think that's what I meant. I think that's what I meant. Like, my brain is just going in circles, so I just could be just repeating myself over and over again. I probably have been repeating myself in all honesty. So this is interesting. So this looks like it's gonna be like this in like the circular part of the helmet. So it's always been interesting for me to see how they pulled off like curved surfaces. Like I think Adam Savage did one time. I think a statue of oh my gosh, it was like the corrupt king of Greece. Was it Syphilis or was it somebody else? It's the guy who is like punished to like push the stone forever up a hill, and they had to build like a perfectly cylindrical ball for the boulder, and they pulled it and. It's like designed by somebody else, and they did it so well. Like it actually looks like a ball, but it's still like made out of Lego bricks. It's just always impressive to see like how they pull off that type of stuff. Okay, and then get that plate out of the way, so it's not covering anything I'm looking for. And then okay, and then okay, there it is. I was just like, where is this piece? I'm going mad here, as if I'm not mad enough trying to think of anything else to talk about. Like I said, I'm not that talkative of a person. I feel like I just like just like went with that latest one. So this goes here. See, I'm slowly but surely building up that circular type thing, or I guess, well, like I said, slowly but surely. Man, I might just have to end stream after I finish this, because I think I'll be able to finish this within like a half hour, like. But I'll dare go past 11, and that's an hour. So this might have to wait till, like, tomorrow or for another stream. So look forward to those. And hopefully, when I do another stream, I can think of more things to talk about, hopefully. So we keep that, then a 2x4. Like, one of the most classic bricks ever made. It's like the epitome of Lego. Like, there's a reason that they use this in, like, the Lego Story. If you haven't watched that, I suggest watch it. To the Lego Story, it's like a animated documentary or like a animated retelling of the origins of Lego as a company. It's generally like, really cool. Like I think like everyone like knows about it, but if you haven't seen it, I still recommend that you go watch it. It's like a really sweet story. Like it's just interesting to see like how one of the most iconic like toy brands on the planet came to be from like the smallest shop in Denmark. Like it's just amazing to think of like stories like that. But yeah, it's like really sweet. What made it funnier was that it was played completely straight, and his dad and ex-girlfriend were both humans. Whoa, wait, dad and ex-girlfriend. Wait, what? Does R2D2 got that riz? Is this about R2D2? What? Oh my gosh, he has like a father and an ex? What? Man, that just blew my mind. Wow, who knew R2D2 actually got riz? Wow. Yeah, if anybody here has got riz, it is not me. It is not me. I absolutely do not have riz at all. So we get more 1x2s here. So slowly but surely building out how this is gonna look. But yeah, I feel like either like is that actually like how it is, or I'm missing something from the conversation, or just completely misinterpreting something. Because if that's actually the case, that's hilarious. But if not, then I'm just way confused. So we get this, and then is that how it goes? Okay, just stacking 1x2s on top of 1x2s. Something I don't really like doing, but if the instructions say so, I gotta go with it. I feel like I'm just like the Emmett of the movie. I'm the Emmett of the movie of like my story, but I never had that Master Builder arc. I'm just always Emmett, you know. I always have to follow the instructions. I cannot think of anything like by myself, like at all. I mean, I can think of my scripts and like some other stuff, but other than that, I got nothing. I generally got nothing. We get this and this, and there we go. Like so. And to get the like little extra like protruding piece on his helmet, we have these curve pieces that are gonna pop up further out than the bricks pieces. Yes, what? Well, that's because in the last part where they interviewed his ex, she said that while they were dating R2, R2 dated other women. Oh man, R2's a cheater. Oh man, R2. Oh man, R2, you traitor. You disloyal droid or disloyal robot. Oh man, you can't do that. You cannot do that girl dirty. Or whoever, who knows what R2D2 is into? I don't know. Well, the great mysteries, I suppose. Oh wait, this one's supposed to have like one of these. Yeah, hopefully I got this one right. Oh wait a minute, is this supposed to go out one more? No, wait. No, wait, what? Oh, hold up. I think I missed something. Oh man, I think I missed something. So, is this supposed to... I think this is supposed to go here, right? Like that. Oh wait, this is the wrong piece. Okay, that's why. Oh man, that's why. I have the wrong piece. Okay, time to bring this out. The one time we're probably going to be using this the whole build. So, I actually need... Which piece? Where is it? So, not that one. We keep this one. Where is it? There it is. I need this piece. So, like, in my defense, these pieces look pretty similar. In my defense, these look pretty similar. But yet again, they do look longer. But on that far away, they look similar, right? In my defense. Like, the smallest difference can't matter. You guys in the film ends with R2 jumping into a pool and oh my gosh. What? A robot jumping into a pool. Yeesh. That's like the most messed up way to think of like how a robot could just get rid of themselves. Yeesh. That is a bit dark to think about. It's like the epitome of like somebody throwing in a toaster with themselves in the tub. Yeesh. Alright, so we get this. So just like that, we have a pretty dang good like curve. So this goes on top of here, I think. In this way? Yeah, I think it's this way. That's like so. And now he's starting to look like Abraham Lincoln with a top hat. Yep, that's kind of what he's looking like right now. That's surprisingly sad. Yeah, it definitely sounds quite like a sad story. So we get this. So I'm guessing this is what's gonna go on the back of his head. Yeah, it definitely. If like this is the main plate, I think everything is gonna be built on. It's gonna go right. It fits perfect right there. So it's going on the back of his head. So I think it's gonna gonna make up the bottom half, like the back half of his helmet. How did they come up with the design for Vader? Was there like any specific like inspiration or just anything that they turned to specifically to come up with Vader's overall aesthetic or design, or they were just like, oh yeah, let's just make this based off like a real thing? Because who knows, maybe this is like actually like an actual helmet somebody used in their real life back in the 70s. It was the 70s, so you never know. Let's see. So we keep building up like little studs bit by bit. But yeah, Super Chick and everybody else in chat, you still enjoying the build? Still enjoying the stream, hopefully. Because, man, my brain is just doing overtime right now. I will definitely need to sleep after this. I'm actually glad that I'm saying that. Oh, yeah, I probably should save this for another stream. Oh, man, let's see. So I think I built everything there. Doesn't seem like there's actually too much left of this box either. To this bag either. So you got this. Oh, this probably could be like a fun moment for everyone who like knows about Star Wars. What's like your favorite moment when it comes to Vader or Anakin Skywalker? Because there could be it feels like there's a lot to choose from. There generally feels like there's a lot to choose from because it's Vader. Like it is Vader after all. So we got this. Like I said, putting all the colorful pieces on the inside or in places that they're not going to show to help with the instruction reading and to just say, oh yeah, we'll bring variety into all the sets. So then, now we get to the black pieces. Yeah, it's fun to chat and watch the cool new Lego pieces I haven't seen before. Well, that's always like fun to see like how they design and see like all the new Lego stuff. Well, it's probably just interesting for me as an avid Lego collector. Because I know you and Captain Cheerio don't have that much Legos. Like, I know you have the Horizon set. You have the, oh my gosh, what it was called? The flower tree? It wasn't a flower tree, but it was like a tree. I just know Captain Cheerio really enjoyed that. Wasn't there another one that he had? I could have sworn there was something else. I know he was contemplating on getting, like, the Star Destroyer or the Mandalorian ship. I know he was contemplating that. I honestly was thinking about that for a while, but then again, I was just like, I could maybe live without it, or I thought about getting another set against it. I do think like eventually one day I should like get like a Star Destroyer. I have no idea where I would put that, but just like anything like a major Star Wars set, I honestly thought about getting the Venator, like the Clone Wars ship, but then I heard that it's kind of just a mixed thing. Like there's just a lot of mixed feelings about it because like as impressive as it is on the outside, there's still some like nitpicks that people have, and it's just not that spacious on the inside for like minifigures and whatnot. So I'm just like, if it's that mixed, I'm just like, eh. And his dad was never proud of him because he became an actor instead of a horse rider, and it ends with his uh, dad dying before he got to make amends. Yeesh! What is this like Futurama kind of storyline? This literally sounds like something that would come out like Futurama or anything. Futurama, Cheerio has like 15 of the cars, and at one point had a 2 or 3 by 2-foot box Legos. He's much more a Lego nerd than I. Really? Really? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have expected that. Because I haven't seen Super Chick gotten into Legos that much, but Captain Cheerio, he definitely has gotten into it. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. He has like all the cars. Because I think last time we talked, he thought about like getting like the Bugatti or the Ferrari. And I'm just like, yeah, they're like pretty dang detailed models. I don't blame you for wanting them. I honestly thought about getting the Ferrari just because I love the color and like all the design that went into it. But at the end of the day, I was just like, I'm not a car person, so I'm not sure how well that would stick with me in my collection. Because that's the main thing that I think about when it comes to my collection, or like what I want to put in my collection. Like there should be like a personal thing or like a personal appeal to it, or else I'm just gonna be like, why do I want that in my collection outside of it just being a cool set to build? So that's why I say it's like it's been a while since I've been done one of these streams because Lego just hasn't done anything major that has appealed to me. That I would want to say, oh yeah, that'll be a good building experience. That'd be like cool to have as a collector, and it's just personally appealing to like my life as a collector, my personality. Lego just hasn't done that recently, but I got these for Christmas, and they still very much appeal to me. Like I think this really very much appeals to me because one, I love Indiana Jones, and two, I rewatched some of the movies in preparation to watch Dial of Destiny long ago because that's one of the movies I did see in theaters, and it was just like that was just like one of those movies. Just like I get the idea, but the execution, I've decided the Republican Cruiser, but it's also one with a mixed opinion on it. The Republican Cruiser. Is that the Venator? I think that's the Venator that I was talking about. No, wait. How'd you like Dial of Destiny? I think I kind of like it on the same levels of the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, because yes, I am one of the people that actually kind of enjoys Kingdom of the Crystal Skull to a degree. Yeah, I feel like I kind of like it in similar way. I kind of like it, but don't like it in the same ways of Crystal Skull, where I like the concept, but the execution to me is very questionable. Like at multiple points throughout the movie, I'm just like they're literally just copying and pasting like certain aspects of like the previous films just to make up this film, and they ended it very abruptly. Like there was like something was built up, and then one thing happens, and that's it. That was the end. I was like, you end it like that? That is not an ending to this like character. That was not an ending. Like it was just very out of nowhere that they ended it. It felt very weird. It just felt very forced. But yeah, it's just like one of those films where I like the concept of what it could mean, because I think I get what they were going for with Dial of Destiny. It really felt like it was trying to be like one of those like legacy type films that meant to like honor the character, like the story of the character, and be like a fulfilling send off. And but then it just gets messed up with very inconsistent writing and very questionable editing at times, and it's just kind of all over the place when it comes to its plot. Like it's just one of those things. It's kind of like Love and Thunder, where I liked what it could have been, but I didn't like how it turned out. I really think it was like a cool idea to have like Indiana Jones go on this like final quest, or like carry on his legacy of like bringing a conclusion to his lifelong career as like an adventurer. But then it just ends up being very like contrived, or just not very good when it comes to its story. So yeah, that's kind of like the way I describe it. Like it's like one. It's just like like yeah. It's oh my gosh, I'm like struggling to say the words. It's just like the same. I like it the same way of like the way I like Skull, where like it dives into like cool concepts, and has like interesting ideas, or like insert like elements to like themes of what like it could mean for the character, but then it just loses itself when it comes to like the actual writing and like editing and like just basically everything else. Oh man. Because I think the one thing that I just generally like about Crystal Skull is that it does, like, as outlandish as it is for Indiana Jones to explore aliens. I feel like they did it in a cool way, because I feel like a lot of people overlook that like at the beginning, the alien that they uncover in that film, it's because of like Roswell. And I'm just like, of course, if you're gonna do something around that during that time period, it's gonna be Roswell, because it's like an urban myth. It's just very recognizable to some people who could pay attention to that little detail, and just could lead into something like interesting. Because who knows, maybe aliens did like encounter us earlier on, and that's how we learned some stuff. Like that's like a conspiracy theory, or like just an interesting idea to explore. That's why I feel like I generally do come to enjoy Crystal Skull where people don't. I generally like the concept, but in some terms of the plot and some of the others, that's where I start to see problems with the film. I don't think I'm like Shea Frillis where I say like the film is straight up like a 4 out of 10. I feel like that's doing Crystal Skull too dirty. I would at least give it like a 6. But yeah, that's how I would describe Dial of Destiny. Just like one of those things where I like the concept, but I don't like the execution. Like I literally walked out there. I'm just like, they seriously ended it like that. Like it felt like it felt like one of those endings like they had like they it ended like that because they had to end. They just ended it to say, oh yeah, we're done, and we're not doing anything else. So a boy it's called R2D2 beneath the dome. Oh, okay, I'll have to look into that. I've been writing a book called Freed and Color about kids dad meeting kid's mom in 1959. Huh. Sounds like an interesting book title, or a working title. So this goes here. But yeah, that was a very weird rambling that I did about it. But I'm pretty sure me and Super Chick talked about Dial of Destiny after initially first watched it. Like I vividly remember like writing a whole thread in my phone to put it to like text her to like basically do my do like a little my own little review of the film. And she's just like, oh yeah, you should like do like this would be good, honestly, like go towards Rotten Tomatoes or something. And I'm just like, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I'm that good of a critic. Or I'm not even sure if like I'm even a critic at all. I'm credible enough or experienced enough to be a critic. So, but I don't know. I just vividly remember like, oh yeah, going like full blast when it comes to that when I first watched it for her. So yeah, I definitely think we're building the back of the head right here. Um, But yeah, I don't know if that was like boring to hear or anything, but that's what I have to say. So, what else did I see like recently that I've yet to talk about? So there was like Dial of Destiny that we saw like a while ago. Um, oh yeah, Across the Spider Verse. Do I want to say what I want to say about Cross the Spider Verse on stream? Because I feel like a lot of people are gonna get pissed off if I do. Oh man, I'll leave that to chat to decide. Chat will decide if it's like, oh yeah, like you can talk about it. I don't know. So we get that slowly but surely. We're losing all the colorful pieces. We're just getting through all the black. Do not take that out of context. Oh great, now people are gonna take that out of context. Now I've said that. But yeah, Across the Spider Verse. I really am not sure if I should say what I want to say, or else this is gonna piss off a lot of people. Let's see. We get this here. But yet again, I'm running out of things to say. So I might have to, just to keep the conversation going. Because there was like Across the Spider-Verse. Oh, the Mario movie! I did watch the Mario movie. The best way to describe the Mario movie is that the gamer me loved it. The film buff me just can't say anything other than it's okay. Like, it's like a very just fun movie. Like, I do think it's like a good adaptation of Mario, but at the end of the day, I just think it's just an okay film. Like, I do think it's like the best animation that Illumination has done in a while. Like, I really do like the the colors and everything. It really fits the Mario world that much. And like I said, it's probably the best animation Illumination has done. Well, maybe other. Well, yet again, now that I think about it, I was about to say maybe other than Sing, but then after a while, I remember how Sing looked. But yeah, I thought it was fun. But some of the actors that they did, like big name actors, like you had Jack Black, Chris Pratt, like Anna Taylor, or is that her name? Like I just know her. She's like big from like The Crown or something. Like they did not need to go that hard on their roles. Like wow, I'm just like it's a Mario movie. You did not need to go this hard. Wait, what? Change that in chat. There's like a little heart thing in the chats thing, and I just cannot read past it. So, how do you think Freeword would met Clara in 1959? And that during that time period, I want to think it would be like a Cold War type extent, like like film noir or like that type of thing. I don't know. Just seems like that kind of meeting. Okay, so these go with that. It's just like the 59. That definitely sounds like a film noir type like year. Yeah, my brain's running empty. I might have to talk about Spider-Verse because I don't know what else to talk about. Oh wait. Oh, what am I doing? I already did this step. I'm doing this step twice. Oh my gosh. Yeesh, that's how off track I am. Trying to think of like, oh yeah, what can I talk about? We need these actually. Oh my gosh. So put you here. Come on. Work with me. We're on camera. How you doing? And they were both 10 years old. Ah, like a childhood friend like type situation. Like the biggest like anime type trope ever. So get this here, like so. Get this tile, which will So this confirms it. So like this one tile on there is gonna complete the. I guess is gonna complete the look for the main thing that goes down his helmet. Or maybe it goes like this. Oh yeah, it definitely goes like that. So because I think it goes all the way down, and these will spread out into what will be the what do you even call that? Like the bottom part of the helmet that hangs off. I don't even know what to call it. We need 1x1s, 4 of them. Yeah, imagine having to imagine working at Lego. I can never see myself working at Lego. Just because I'm just like, how am I supposed to do this? Because I could definitely think of, like, how I want something to look for, like, a reference image, but I can never think of, like, oh, yeah, how do I make this work? I can never do that. Never. A lot of respect to people who work at Lego. You do quite amazing things. Quite amazing things. Okay, and then we need a 1x3 right here. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So we got this piece here with a... So it's kind of like a hinge piece with a panel on top. It's going to put in there, go in there. The yellow hinges in there. It's probably hard to see. But it'll go in there and make it slightly angled so it'll match the slope of the helmet. That's neat. And then now we get this piece that I accidentally used earlier. Then a 1x2 tile. And then add this to it all. I think that's all of it. All the pieces I need. Just like that. And look at that. That is really smooth. That is a really smooth transition. And like so, this goes on the helmet. Come on. Come on. Why are you not going? Why are you not sticking? Come on. Did I do something wrong? Are these just being butts? Ah! No! Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart. Where'd that piece go? There we go. Come on, work with me. Come on, work with me. There we go. Ah. Look at that. That is starting to come together. That is starting to look good. Alright. He definitely looks like a big brain now. He definitely is starting to look like a big brain. I'm not sure how well it's coming across the camera, but at my end, it looks hilarious. Yep, see, Fred Edward was a man-century 10-year-old lettuce farmer. 10-year-old lettuce farmer. Whose dad was secretly a cult leader at Clarion House, a Japanese 10-year-old girl was secretly laid to dino. I can already see the mention that Japanese is going to be a part of the drama that's going to stem in this relationship, because the Japanese really did not have a good time after World War II. So that definitely could be a strain in what could form the potential relationship down the road. Because it is, like, as messed up as it is, we always have to look back on history like that and just see, like, oh yeah, we definitely need to be better than this. It's how we learn. Just definitely. Yep. Was I right on the mark on what will happen with a relationship down the road? That's me. I just like understanding like history and like writing with that type of stuff. I just know. Okay, and then we need to. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot. I accidentally used them earlier. So we get this. I think we're just building up like filler pieces of what like could go fill in this little gap right here on the side to like make that shape. I think that's what it could be. So we put you here, then L shape, like so. Then I need more tile work. But yeah, what other movies are there? There's Across the Spider-Verse. I honestly think that's the only thing I could talk about that that I've seen recently, or unless I'm missing something. Oh, the Batman. I saw the Batman is on Netflix, so I feel like one day I am going to watch it before it leaves Netflix. But I have heard really good things about it from just like a filmmaker standpoint. It's really good. I have heard like mixed things from Super Chick, however. So I don't know how that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what she said. Maybe she give me like a reminder. Maybe change my mind on whether or not I want to watch it, or what I would eventually think of it after I watch it. But I just noticed on Netflix. I'm just like, huh? I thought that was like HBO thing, because isn't there like a whole like drama thing going on with HBO and Netflix going on right now? I definitely could be misinterpreting something, but that definitely could be the case. So get this. Oh, this is what's gonna go above his eye. Oh, wait. How does this go? Wait, how does this go on? It's like this? Oh, okay, interesting. Like that. So we get this, and yeah, this is gonna be really hard to get it across come across like well lit. We have this piece right here. It goes like deep into his eye right here to give like the illusion that oh yeah, it's like an eye. That's really smooth. That's really cool. Like I said, this is art. Lego is art. You cannot change my mind. Lego people are artists. Let's see, we get this. I think this is the last thing we need to do, and then we'll move on to the final bag and finish off the helmet. I'm guessing, at the age of 20 in 1969, nice. Hey, you put in the number. I'm just saying the things. Oh, yep, lots of terrible things are going to happen in the story if you put real world history and fictional history, that I made up into a one. Yep, also spoiler, but it all ends with Clara being set on. Yeesh! Like that does sound like realistic. Like I'm pretty sure that is something very prevalent being done at the time. But yeah, that is way messed up. That is very tragic end to a love story. But hey, those are some of the most memorable ones. Um, like there's like the tragic love stories. Those are sometimes the most memorable ones. Like there's a reason apparently that we keep talking about Romeo and Juliet. Like there's a like I don't know why we keep talking about them. Like because like Shakespeare is just kind of hard to understand. Like yeah, I get like he's very like influential when it comes to like artistry or theater, but yet again, uh, um, it was a good movie. The debates was more a fact that I prefer the Dark Knight trilogy. HBO and Netflix, I think they're just recognizing reorganizing their selections. Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, I think yeah, like has there is that debate still going on, or is it like has been disputed? Like which one is better, the Nolan films or the Batman? Because I have heard that the Batman 2 is in development right now, and supposedly Hush is going to be the villain. So that definitely could be interesting. I do know that the Riddler is the villain of the Batman because I've seen countless memes of like that one scene like ah yeah, yeah, or like whatever it is. Like I know that one scene, so I of course know that he's the villain just from that, and just from how everybody's like talking about it. But yeah, I feel like it's just I really do need to eventually rewatch those films because I think I watched them with my dad at one point, but I forgot everything about them. So I definitely could do like a refresher and just like a like to appreciate them as like films now. That definitely could be like a factor. So we get this. I think this is done. So we get the other side for this eye. Yeah, this is really like giving off like the Vader feel of like how it's like nothing. It's not like it's a face, but it's still just nothing but like a mask or like panel work. Yeah, and last kid was born 20 minutes before all that happened. But did give kid a fear of fire for the rest of his life. Dang. Depends on which person who asks. Batman is much more realistic and dirty portrayal. Is that what it's saying? Oh, dark portrayal. Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that as a meme as well. Like there's like lighting from like the '60s Batman, '70s Batman, '80s Batman, and just progressively gets darker and darker and darker. Then there was the Batman 2020, Batman 2030, and it's literally just a black image. That was just like a funny meme to me. I'm just like, wow. Oh man, it do be like that sometimes. But yeah, I'll have to eventually watch it. I heard it's long. I heard it's like a 3 hour film. I did like I think the last 3 hour movie I watched was Avatar: The Way of Water. That's another one we could talk about. I kind of have a hot take around. I have kind of like hot takes around that film too. So we get this. Ah, so that's where those hinges are coming to play. There's a hook on this, and these are what creates the little slope, like a little dome that goes over his eyes, or like the little curve pieces. I should say. That's really cool. It really started to look scarily like Vader. Holy cow. Like it's one thing to see like on the box. It's like scarier to see it in person. Like holy cow, that is really looking like Vader. Um so we get this, but this we're basically doing the same thing, just mirrored again. Got this going like so. It'll probably end in the Batman having the first NC-99 film. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what that is. So we get that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is scary accurate. It's probably gonna be more accurate. I have to get this particular piece on there. Get this on there, like so. The final thing. 1x3 here. Wait, am I missing a 1x2? Okay, I'm concerned. Am I missing a 1x2? Because I have this as an extra piece. These pieces are normally not extra pieces. I may need to go back. I need to do like a double check. Because I'm generally concerned I might have skipped something. Yeah, I'm looking back. Because we did that one. Yeah, I'm just looking back just in case. So not there. Well, yes, literally dark, but also psychologically it reminded me of that one murder movie watched with the Seven Deadly Sins. Oh yeah, literally just seven. That's literally what the movie is called. Just literally just seven. Yeah, I still find it weird, like some of the movies that classes pick to have film students watch. It's just very weird. Like, yeah, I get like, oh yeah, like they're very filmy type stuff, like artistically. But yeah, there were some weird ones that we had to watch for some of my classes. I'm just like, I'm not sure about that, but okay. You're the one that picks out the movies, so what can I say? So we had to watch weird ones like The Exorcist, Seven. What else did we watch? We had to watch Shrek of all things. That was a weird one for me to see. Oh, like, oh yeah, you need to watch this. Like I'm like of all the things like Shrek, like it just seems so like out of left field. But I guess we gotta check that animation mark off. Okay, is this seriously just like an extra piece, or did I just miss something somewhere? Like, I'm genuinely worried that this is... Or am I just blind? What's the opposite of that meme when it starts out dark but then gets light? Maybe Disney? Oh, yeah. I think I know what meme you're talking about. I just don't know specifically what it is, but I could definitely see it. Definitely be like a flashbang type thing. Got this going. Yeah, I'm just double checking everything. Because I am not sure where this possibly could even go. Oh man, it feels like I just almost cut myself. Dang. Okay, so like this is just hurting my OCD. I have no idea where this one could go. Either that or I'm blind. Or I missed a step. Yeah, I generally have no idea where this could go. Oh, maybe this. Oh, wait. Could it be... No, it's like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it. Grimm's Fairy Tale that Disney remastered. Ah, yep. Yeah, people tend to overlook those, but yeah, the original fairy tales that inspired like all the Disney ones were surprisingly dark. Like I'm pretty sure like the more accurate stuff from the Brothers Grimm were adapted into the Woods, like a very obscure musical film that I'm pretty sure almost everyone has forgot about until I just barely mentioned it. Okay, so there's those ones. Those ones are right. I hate how I have basically completely taken this thing apart at this point. That's fine. Is this seriously just an extra piece? We normally don't get extra pieces like this. Unless I am just being overly dramatic over nothing. Alright. I guess we'll roll with it for now, and I'll figure it out later. Now I just gotta fix all this. So let me go back. Let me see. Need to fix all this. Oh yeah, there is Hell of a Boss. I didn't even mention that. Hell of a Boss. I'm kind of just... Oh yeah, it's a show. It certainly is a show. I'll say that. It's just one of those shows where I'm just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel because I don't know what it wants to be yet. Like, it just feels like it goes from, like, direction to direction to direction that I don't know what exactly is it trying to do with its like, core identity. because I'm just like, is it a show that is meant to explore like that meant to express a dynamic of between the human world, between the demon worlds? Is it meant to be like a conflict between like the higher or lower class of demons? Is it meant to be a conflict between the rulers or like the actual sins of hell? And I'm just it just feels like there's so much going on that I don't know what I could say exactly is Helluva Boss about. I don't know. There's just like that much going on. Like I don't know what else to say. Okay, come on. Get this here. Okay, I'm generally trying to think where else could this go. Or where else I could see it go. Remember Grace Vengeful? Man, it has been a while since we talked about anything around your like series or whatever, Brock. Get this, right? No. Yeah, it's these that go here. No, these. Oh my gosh. This is what happens. You just gotta do a lot of backtracking. Like that, I think. These go... Oh wait, no. Man, I have just messed up everything about this. Man. So this goes here. This goes here. That's generally gonna bother me now. I swear this should go somewhere. The Man family is so named. Yeah. I really... It's been so long. It's been so long since we talked about it. I just can't remember. Then we get this. Like that. Yeah, that's really gonna bother me. I'm just gonna take care of that off stream. We'll just keep going for now. But just in case, I'm just gonna do one last little skim through. This is what happens when you have OCD. You just hyperfixate yourself over this type of stuff. And then... Yeah, just like that. That should be good. Oh, what? Where'd this come from? Wait, now I have an extra piece of this. Oh, man. Where does this one go? Oh, just goes here. Okay. I was really concerned for a second. Wait a minute, actually. I'm sorry that I'm like over-assessing this. Okay. We'll just move on with it for now. Yeah, man, these things come off really easy. So we got this. Oh man, that's not connected all the way. Like, oh my gosh, those things just come off so easy. Like that. There we go. Okay, extra pieces, keeping you off to the side just in case. Fun fact: if Grace named Chester, she would have named her Grateful. Oh, that's sweet. I'm not. That seems like a bit of like an outlandish name, but if it's like special, then I could definitely see somebody naming their kid that, like Grateful. Remember Malvin? Can't say that I do. There's just so much to all that. Alright, the home stretch, the final bag. We are about to be in the presence of a very iconic figure in cinema. And who unfortunately may or may not be missing a piece right now. That is really, really going to bother me. Alright, get all that out here. And yeah, with how long this is going on for, yeah, I definitely will have to save the other sets for another stream. These each might be their own stream at this point. If this is taking as long as this, yeah, it might just be 2 extra streams. Alright, so we are building the final outskirt of the helmet. Let's see, so I need a 2x4. Where are you? 2x2. I don't know why I said 2x4. There you are. Alright. Well, yeah, what else is there to discuss that's like media? We got like Helluva Boss. Hazbin Hotel! Hazbin Hotel is on the way! I am so hyped. Oh my gosh, I am so hyped, but I am also very concerned. Because after watching Helluva Boss, I have some concerns of what kind of hands the writing is in. But I still want to have hope because, like I said in my community post, Hazbin Hotel has been my most anticipated anime project for probably like the last half decade. So, of course, I'm going to be excited for it. Well, at the same time, I do have some concerns as a writer with how I look at the show. So, I see as a naming structure for her mom's name is Ven Graceful, and her name is Grace Vengeful, so she would name her daughter Graceful. Oh, Grateful. I see it. So we get this, and then another one. Hopefully this won't take too long. I mean, it's just the the skirt of the helmet. That's what I'm calling it now, like the skirt. Let's get this, and then continue building it out like so. Then we need another 1x1. There's so many little 1x1s that are really easy to miss. Get all this like so. Something in my eye. Just need to blink it away. Get this done. Then need 1x3 brick. Yeah, that's how you know that I'm somewhat knowledgeable. Like I know that this is a brick, this is a plate, the smooth ones are tiles, and just like that. I'm somewhat knowledgeable when it comes to that type of Lego stuff. And then right here. There we go. Okay, and then which side is this gonna be for? Oh yeah, I can already tell it's probably gonna be this side. I hope. Or I assume as much. Oh man. I think I feel another sneeze coming. Oh man, I think it went away. Dang it. Alright, and then keep on building up. Building on up. That's how you know I've run out of gas. I'm just making very obscure things like that. We get this like that. Then we get this to basically get this to cover up the void that's in there. Is it? Does it go in like that? No, it goes in like that. There we go. Then 1x2, 1x3. Alright. Yeah, I really hope this is satisfying everybody in the audience. Because, man, I am feeling really tired. I am definitely going to take a pill and go to sleep. Whew. See, Grace is possessed by an alcoholic demon, but sometimes her true self comes out, usually when Chalisa is around, but not completely. So like a ghost or haunted thing? Or maybe like a curse? Huh. Definitely should write all this stuff into a script or a document or something. This is all really creative stuff that you're coming up with. Get this like so. 1x3. So I'm assuming that all this will just be repeated on the other side. So so I better think of something else to talk about fast, or else I'm gonna be stuck just doing the same thing. Hey, there's the nameplate. It's Lego Star Wars Darth Vader. Probably can't read that because my camera is terrible. But hey, like I said, it's the camera that I have, and it's what I got. So we make do. We make do with what we have. As Kratos would say. Man, I really feel like I need to eventually revisit 2018, now that I've gone through all Ragnarok. And then... Because I think I saw it not too long ago, the PC port for God of War is actually on sale. And I'm honestly very tempted to get it. But yet again, I'm just I still have my old save file from back in the day. I could just do a New Game Plus playthrough, or just do a new playthrough entirely. Because I think I actually did start a new playthrough not too long ago on the channel, but I never finished it. So I definitely could just finish that off stream. So that definitely could be a thing. So is this all of it? I think that is. This looks unfinished, honestly, but apparently it's finished. So, yep, I was right. It goes here. Wow, look at that. For it, being blocky, or, very, brick-like, they made this transition of, the curvature of the helmet very, very smooth. Man, that looks clean. Alright, we got that. And now we're making, the little flannel. There's hinges right here. So this is probably what's going to hang off right there. Oh, man. I keep forgetting I have, this little thing. So my parents got me, a lot of new, sweatpants, or, pajama pants for Christmas. But a lot, they're, too big. I think they're, a size too big, but it's all they could find. So I have to do, a little, knot on my pants to make it tight. So, it's just weird. It's just weird to think that, oh, yeah, that's, right there. So like I touched it, I was like, what the heck is that? I was like, oh yeah, that's what's keeping my pants from falling down. Oh man. But yeah, Chad, Grace has short moments called Hangover. Hangover me's of being in full control of her body, but it's not for long, and she can't call anyone while she's herself because alcohol demon won't let her go. Oh yeah, is this gonna be like a whole metaphor for like addiction? Because I feel like that's very much so what this could be. What this could be, or like what the thematic purposes could be about it. So we get this. We get these clips so that it'll inevitably hang from it. So like I guess it's gonna hang like that. Yeah, that's gonna look so dope. That's gonna look so accurate. Yeah, I was right. Oh my gosh, I feel like I really must have a lot more. I really need more confident in how I look at writing, because I'm just like, yep, that's gonna be like a whole thing about alcohol, like addiction, huh? There are just those type of stories that you're just like, oh yeah, this is what it's actually about. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's like the one thing that I kind of have a gripe with when it comes to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's like one of those, like, I don't think it's generally like a bad movie. Like I honestly think it's like pretty dang close to just being like a perfect movie. But like, well, let's be real, no movie's perfect. No movie's perfect. Gonna be perfect no matter how hard you try. Like they could try, you could try, but it's just like almost impossible. But my biggest gripe with it is like the theme. Not necessarily that the theme itself is bad, but the way they go about expressing it. And this just could be like my standpoint as like a writer when it comes to looking at that movie. It's just like it's one of those things that it's so not obvious that it becomes obvious. Uh like they're not exactly saying it, but you know what they're saying when it comes to like, oh yeah, this is what we want you to take away with from like the movie, or like this is actually what this all means. So yeah, that's like what the one big thing that I had to say about it. Other than that, I freaking love The Last Wish. I actually rewatched it not too long ago, and I still think it's super freaking cool. It's like an absolutely cool movie. So this goes here, and an L piece to tie it all together and hold this in place. Further building up. But yeah, Chad, what else did you? You obviously have seen what I got for Christmas. What did you all get for Christmas? Out of curiosity, share a piece of yourself. Share a piece of your like holiday or like holiday stories. What did you do? Did you have like any good times? What kind of stuff did you get? Or like does anything special happen? This is as much of your story as it is mine, chat. So we get this little like motorcycle, like tiny car type of slope right there. So we need the inverted one. There we go. This one goes here. Finish off the little edge type look there. Thank goodness I have a white shirt, or else you would not be able to see this against the black background. It looks like I'm holding nothing. Look at that on camera. It looks like I'm just holding my hand out. Dang. Wow. Yeah, so thank goodness I'm actually wearing this. So you get this, then a 1x3 along here, 1x4, then a 2x4 to send it all off. It sounds like I'm talking at like a construction site. Oh yeah, I need a 1x4, like a 2x4 over here. Imagine that, like a construction worker just saying all that. Oh yeah, like I could easily go into Lego with like all this terminology. Let's get another 1x2. Yeah, this is honestly like really cool, like how they like designed the skirt. Cause I'm looking at his instructions, and it looks like that hinge is gonna be pretty well hidden to make it look like, oh yeah, this is like all one piece. Let's see, another 1x2. Man, my phone keeps going off. There's so many notifications. Oh my gosh, that post I made is still blowing up. Apparently, like still getting attention. I want to say blowing up because I think it like the time for it. It's considered that it's considered blown up has come and passed, but it's still getting some exposure. I'm just like, how? It literally was meant to be just like a random fun tweet, but then it just just got popular out of nowhere. Let's see. Keep going. That I think that's all of it, right? No, we still gotta add stuff to the bottom. So like this piece, I have never seen this piece. What the heck? The heck is that? I've never seen a piece like this before. It's like a full slope, but only two slopes. I've never like two studs. I mean that I've never seen a piece like that. Wow. I wonder if these are if that's like a just this set type of thing or like starting to become more common with other sets. But wow, I have never seen that. I have never seen that ever. Okay, this is the piece I need. Yeah, this one. So this one I think goes here, right? Oh, 1x3. So, oh, actually, oh yeah, that's why the 1x3 is here. It's this. So I put this here, and it will tell me what distance to put this piece at. That's why it's like while Grace is possessed, she will tell Alcohol to do something that like that. She just wants to be a modest working woman, but also will do the exact opposite. It could be classified as force. That's addiction for you. That very much so is pretty much addiction. Oh boy. So we get this. This goes here. Aha. Like that. That's like putting puzzle together. That's like an interesting way of looking at it that I didn't even think about. Just look at like Lego pieces as like Lego sets like big old puzzles. Look at that. That is so that is so good. That is such a good it's so well designed. That literally just looks like his helmet. That looks like I really feel like my camera is not doing this justice. Like this, it's a different thing to like actually see this in person. And there goes some pieces. Uh-oh. Um, let me see. Need to fix this. Ah. Oh man, I messed this all up. Ah. So where'd this piece come from? Oh wait. Did this come from like inside? Oh no, wait, it came from here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I fixed it. Hopefully, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. All right. So far, so good. Need to keep these wires in check. For the frame of his grill. All right, we got that. Just like so. I'm guessing we just mirror this on the other side. Yep, pretty much. We're just gonna fill up his helmet, do the skirt, and hopefully finish off what's like on the back here. I wonder how that's gonna work. All right, so then we need a 1x2 right there. I'm still wondering if we're gonna need this. I'm gonna have to look back on that. I'm definitely gonna have to look back on it. And we're just mirroring everything. So any conversation stars in chat, now would be a good time. Remember Triangle him? Oh yeah. Well, isn't he kind of like your version of like Bill or like a completely like god type thing? I vividly remember that. Like so. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's like doing all this is like leaving like Lego marks on my fingers. That just tells you I've been doing this for a while. I'm looking at the time, and holy cow, time has flown. I really looked at. I feel like I just looked at that, and it was like a half hour earlier. Like, what the heck? Where did the time go? I guess that's what happens when you're trying to think of stuff to talk about while multitasking, I suppose. Wait, was this piece always here? I'm so lost. Oh man, it feels like I'm missing steps, but I'll deal with that off stream. So. Because who knows, I might just take this apart just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Because I am one of those people. I am that big of an OCD dork. So you get this going. Just rinse and repeat. 1x3, 1x3. Tan piece, though, like, these are the only color pieces in this whole bag. And then everything else is black. That tells you that, yeah, this is going to be, like, on the outside. Yeah, do you remember his motive, or at least what he did to be a villain? Oh man, I remember it's like really like a complicated backstory, but yeah, I don't quite remember. Let's get this. So this 1x3, this 1x3 right here. Yeah, soon enough, all this is gonna blend each other. Okay, here's the one gray piece out of the whole thing. Oh, another gray piece, I should say. Everything else is black. Oh boy, it is gonna be hard to distinguish some of this soon enough. So we get this. At least for you on camera. I'm obviously here in person. Then we get a 1x2 here. Wait, did I put that on the other one? Hold up. I think I did. Did I? No, I think I did. Oh yeah, I think I did. Or maybe not. I'm trying to remember. We'll roll with it. Yeah, I might inevitably just take this all apart and rebuild it off stream just to make sure I have everything. Put it simple, he's smart. Well, he's smart. No one else smart. He blow up universe and hide in moon. Oh, yep. Like hide in moon. That seriously just sounds like Majora's Mask. Like that literally just sounds like how like Majora came to be, or like how it goes in Majora's Mask of like how you face him. Like you literally just like face him in the moon in the game's climax. Like this. There we go. Get 2x4. 2x4. Once again, the most iconic Lego brick ever. Need a 2x3 plate. 1x3 brick. Yeah, we're reaching the home stretch. This is all starting to look a bit smaller. Yeah, that's how you know we're getting close. So we get this. Put it here. 1x2 goes in the corner. Tie everything together. And 1x3. So I'm guessing whatever is left is either going to be for the skirt or what's going to go on back here for the back of the helmet. God, I hate how that's what I'm referring to it now. Just the skirt, because I can't think of like the official term of what this could be called. I think it's hilarious they can actually angle that up to make it look like a wing. But nope, you just do that, and it's just such like a good transition. It's actually like so clean. I still cannot believe, like, somebody had to design this. Somebody had to come up with this from scratch. I could barely follow. Apparently, I could barely follow this just with the instructions. Like, oh man, this is gonna be quite. I would have like I wouldn't last a day. I wouldn't last a day at Lego trying to work for them, trying to come up with stuff. Nope, I would not last at all. Then we need a 2x2, right? Right there. There we go. Like so. Fill in, continuing to fill out the texture, like so. I think that's what it's meant to do, just like give texture. Because I can guarantee you, there's somebody out there who has modded this to be smooth. I can guarantee you. Like, I'm probably gonna look it up right after stream. Somebody will have modded this to actually be completely smooth. So, because I can guarantee somebody does not like these studs. I don't mind them, but somebody out there does not enjoy these studs and has made this all smooth to make it look more like Vader. Because the face looks amazing. Like, I seriously think, I keep saying, this camera does not do it justice. The details on that face are, like, scarily accurate. That's amazing. Part 2, he wait for life to emerge on Earth. He waits 100 years, dinosaurs emerge. He wait another 100 years, first, Dino dies and becomes God. Dino make life triangle as Dino to teach him how to make life. Dino will regret this decision. Wow. Really going like a long time history. That sounds like Pennywise of all things. So then we got this. Alright. So come on. There we go. Got that side of the helmet done. There we go. Yeah, hopefully I'm. Oh wait, no, I did miss a piece here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep, right there. I did miss a piece. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go back and maybe rebuild this to make sure I have all the pieces in the correct spots, or just straight up missing a piece. That still is gonna be annoying. But yeah, that one kind of reminds me of like Pennywise, because isn't like Pennywise kind of like a god type thing or a god type alien that like comes to feast every now and then, but it's actually like something born from the beginning of the universe. Like I'm just like, you didn't need to go that hard on the backstory of a killer clown, but you did, and holy cow, it's like really appealing and cool. Because I did watch it part 1. I have yet to watch part 2, but I think it was cool. I think I was tempted to read the book at one point, but then I saw how big the book was, and I'm just like, not for me. I literally was just like, oh my gosh, I did not expect this book to be that long. Like, holy cow, that's like the new like War and Peace right there. So you go there, and we need an arrow piece. Dino creations are friendly, and Doodle Wow Triangle creations are violent and territorial. So this is just like going into like the whole creation or like existence of humanity, huh? So we get 4x4 plate. You go here. Then 2x4. I'm seriously just starting to sound like a construction worker, aren't I? Like, just like take away like all the like visual footage and just listen to like this like a podcast, and it seriously could just be mistaken for like construction, like on site construction work. So this goes here, then here as well, and then 1x1 to add even more texture type stuff. Then another curved motorcycle piece to add that little touch to make it feel a lot more accurate and complete. Oh, that's why for this the curved piece goes like around his eye. I'm not sure how well. Yeah. So like that little gap right there that goes like transitioned it to like go around his eye. That's why the curved piece is there. Okay, that's a neat detail. A neat little way to make all this work. Okay, 2x4. You go here. I think. Yeah. Then a 1x4 plate. Yeah, I'm generally like running on empty. I really need to go to bed. So hopefully this won't take too much longer. Let me get all this here. And then so I need this wedge. No. Need the other wedge piece. Like that. 1x4. 2x1s. Triangle first creation, War 3 male humans, but fast forward a couple years and Triangle get angry at Dino for making a woman his counterpart to Triangle creation to get vengeance at Dino. Like, how is this like all spawning from like a dinosaur? Like, dinosaur is like the one that created everything? Created like the woman? Why the woman? That's like one of those questions that you're just like, oh wait, like, do I want to think about that? Like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things. Okay, and then we need a 1x3 here. And another thing here. Then add a 2x3. And just like... no, not here. Like, right here. There we go. We have another piece of the skirt going on for this helmet. And that right there, that just looks like Vader. But we just have to finish the back. But that just straight up looks like Darth Vader. Like, that is scary. Of, like, how accurate that actually looks. Like, oh my gosh, that is clean. Like, that is actually amazing. Like, you're just missing the sound effect. Imagine if they actually, like, incorporated that. Like, an actual, like, new element, like a sound brick to, like, put in there and do with the breathing sound effects. That would be, like, scary funny. That'd be scary good. Which, for doing this, Dino makes a monster to kill Dino. Previous creations that his dinosaur family. I mean, Triumph creates. Ah, I see. So this is where these new pieces come into play. Like these very, very specific wedge pieces. Okay, this might be where I need to weigh you down. So we need this and this other big wedge piece, like that. Add the smaller ones. Okay, so these just go on top of the bigger wedge pieces to give it more detail. Understandable. Just to make everything blend together, I suppose. Okay, and then this goes here. Another 3x3. This goes across the way. So yeah, like look at that. That's already like fitting perfectly along there. Like again, I'm really struggling with lighting tonight. All right, and then or at least I think this will like solidify like, oh yeah, this is how the helmet should look, or like the permanent shape of it. Hopefully, just to make sure. Oh yeah, these are like in the right position. So get these going. These curved pieces. These I think they always put these underneath to guarantee. Oh yeah, like it won't scratch or like be a struggle to move or anything. But for here, it's just to make sure everything is secure and won't fall apart. And I appreciate that. So just to say, oh yeah, just we put thought into this to make sure, yeah, it stays together. Then we need 3 1x4s. Go along the edge here. Like so. Then just keep building it up, just smoothing it out. like that, and then need a 1x3 to go here. There's an additional thing on here. Yeah, I definitely have like run out of things to say. Now let's let Triangle and banish Triangle and his creations to the sun. Oh boy, they are dead. I don't know about you, but they sound dead. Anything going to the sun? That's death. That is death. Like the fireball right there. Like fireball. That's literally how you die. So then this goes here. 2x4 go here. Additional thing there. And they're still continuing with these tiles that go down. Did it really go all the way down to the back, like this main line? Did it really? Man, I really must pay more attention then, because I did not notice that. Okay, need L pieces. Last 1x2s. These go here, like so. Then tiles. Smooth that out. These go on the back. Like that. And oh yep, I can already tell what these are gonna be for. Those that hinge piece and this foundation. So this goes back here. Let's lift these up just to make sure. Oh man, not all the way in. There we go. Put that on. Like so. Make sure that's all the way up. And just like that. One final touch. Like so. Right here. And then put this on for the piece of resistance. And there we have our model of Darth Vader. Wow. That is beautiful. That's gonna be a really cool display piece. Wow, that is amazing. Like even like all the detail to like pay attention to like the shape and to recreate it all with Lego. Like that's amazing. Like just look at the detail on the face. Like that is scary accurate. Wow, that is really freaking sweet. Okay, then we got that. I'm guessing this is an extra piece. This is a 1x1. I am still concerned this is not an extra piece. These normally are not considered extra pieces. So I'm going to have to go back and see if maybe I missed it somewhere. Because that definitely is a possibility. But yeah, with that, I think we're going to call it a stream. It is late. I am a bit tired. Oh, wait, little bit of something. You see, they survive because Triangle is basically just flesh and bones. At the point, Triangle and creation just die and become ghosts. So Triangle makes the sun the ghost roam and makes himself the emperor. So he just builds a city on the sun. Dang, that's OP. But wow, yeah, wow, that is beautiful. Wow, this is such an amazing like display and like an amazing set. Like this is art. I will forever say Lego is art. This is amazing. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna be calling it a stream. It's late. I'm getting tired. It's apparent that my brain is just fried at this point. But yeah, so I will eventually do streams around this set and this set. I'm not sure when, whether that'll be tomorrow night or the night after. Because who knows? This is my Christmas break technically from work, so I definitely could use the time just to relax and take myself. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope to see you guys next one. Brexman out. Peace.